Uh, Hello, it's Tenchi time. It's Tenchi Tuesday. What the hell happened? Something reset some of my settings on what's it called? On OBS. The only thing is I hope it has all the filters. Oh, okay. We got all our filters. I probably sound about normal. How's it going? It's Tenchi Tuesday. How's everybody been? How you doing, Tyler Senpai? It's good to see you. I have been doing pretty good. I was on a trip this weekend. I visited a friend. I went and saw Pyro so we could play the Magic the Gathering Avatar: The Last Airbender pre-release. Honestly, I can't believe this. Why didn't I think of this until like really right now? We should look at some of the cards I opened. 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta scooch over. 1 second. So silly. Show us the cards. I will. I promise. You just have to give me a second. I kind of impromptu here. Hopefully the camera hasn't moved too much. I don't want to show you, you know, something I don't mean to. Oh, very slowly and carefully. Whoa, you got a little bit of my very cool Magic the Gathering t-shirt. I actually wore one. I thought it'd be fun to be kind of thematic today. It's like a metal t-shirt too. It's pretty sick. Hey, Ghost Hockey, how's it going? We are talking about some cards I got because we're gonna be playing the Magic the Gathering Avatar: The Last Airbender stuff today. So, okay, I guess. Oh, the shine on the sleeve is just ruining it. Can you see that? It's just getting absolutely obliterated by the lighting. But look, it's a Kaito. This didn't come in the Avatar: The Last Airbender packs, if you could believe it. I have a friend who collects. She collects. It's Max, actually. I visited Max as well. She collects Hatsune Miku cards, and those Hatsune Miku cards are basically just Vocaloid cards, actually. And sometimes you get Kaito. And I thought he was really cute. You can't quite see it on camera, probably, but oh, you can. Look, he's super foily, very reflective. You can see some of the Tenchi monitor. Yeah, he's just adorable. I think he looks a lot like you, Tyler, or maybe you look like him. I don't know. Okay, this is my trade binder. There's some cool saucy cards in here. Max lore dropping. Yeah, a lot of my friends like Miku, actually. So does Wormy. We're looking through, these are all like, this is meant to be like cards I bring around for people to trade with. So I guess I'll just take them out and we'll go talk about them one by one. What we did, so Pyro doesn't really play Magic the Gathering very much, but he does sometimes, and he really likes Avatar: The Last Airbender. I mean, you go to his dragon cave, and most of the treasures are actually Avatar: The Last Airbender themed. He really likes Avatar, and I like the set. I liked the set enough to want to buy some, but I also have too many cards. I have way too many cards outside of the set, and I was like, look, he said, I'm kind of interested in collecting the set. And I was like, whoa, if you collect the set, then I can buy a box and give you all my extras, and then I can leave with just the cards I want, and I get the experience of opening a bunch of cards. So he got a box, I got a box, and we did the pre-release together. And so we had, like, I think between the two of us, something like Magic the Gathering Arena. Yes, very soon. But we're first gonna go over all these cards I opened. Anyway, so yeah, like I was mentioning, Pyro, he doesn't really play very much, but he was thinking about collecting the set. So we got booster boxes and the pre-release packs. I think between the two of us, we ended up probably opening up close to like 70 booster packs. And this is some of the coolest stuff from these packs. How's it going, Reed? How are you? I hope you stick around for some of the drafting, because that will be very soon. Okay, so Azula on the hunt. This is actually, so in the pre-release, 70? Yeah, we kind of wailed. But this is all I kept. I only kept these cards, and the rest are Pyros, because I had a very specific list of cards I wanted. And there is one other that I'm keeping off screen until later. So at the pre-release, you could pick between the 4 nations, except that you could pick between Azula and Zuko for the Fire Nation. So I picked Azula because she was black. I guess we'll leave Kaito here. He's fine. He's not really Magic the Gathering related, but he's cute enough to stay. So I picked Azula, and the way that they did it too is that you had like a special guaranteed pack, and that pack had a bunch of cards from that same color and also one character card that was guaranteed. So this is the Azula card that came with that pack. I just think she's kind of a bad bitch. I feel like she's evil, but she also is unhinged. And man, is it fun to see her blow up at the end of the series. So there's an Azula on the hunt. She's on her, like, they're not sheer shoes. I guess they're like eel something or others. Oh, Iroh Grand Lotus. So the cool thing about these cards is that, I mean, so we just had the Spider-Man set, right? There was this issue with the Spider-Man set where we had like 40 different cards, all named Spider-Man. And of course, they're different Spider-Men, but they're all called Spider-Man. This set has, it's sort of like that, except that they were a lot more careful. So there is 2 Irohs, but there's one that represents Iroh at the beginning of the show, and then one at the end, where he reveals that he is in fact a Grand Lotus. And he interacts with, I'm not going to read all these cards, it's way too much reading, but he interacts with lesson cards, get it? Because he's a really good teacher. So we're going to be seeing these cards as we draft tonight, and the rest of the week too. So, I mean, we'll have plenty of chances to read them later. But I was very excited about opening him. I thought about building a deck with him. I've actually tried, and since trying, I'm like not so convinced that this is what I want to build, but still pretty cool. Okay. All right, so I didn't get to show it, actually, last time I was on stream, we opened up something special. We opened up an Uncharted secret lair, right? And since then, I built an Uncharted themed commander deck. And the reason I kept this card, I mean, the episode is pretty iconic, one of the worst in the series, The Great Divide. But the reason I kept this is because it is a mono black spider. And there are no other mono black spiders in Magic besides, I want to say, there's like a couple from Lord of the Rings, and there's a couple from Spider-Man. So there's black spiders because it's like symbiote suit Spider-Man. So I needed some spiders for that deck because there's a bunch of spiders in Uncharted 3. So I kept that for that reason. This is going in the Uncharted deck. I mean, it's not really like the spiders from the game, but it's close enough, I think. Oh, this has become, I think, a prized possession over the weekend. So if you've never done a pre-release for Magic the Gathering, the whole idea is you open up a bunch of packs, you get 6 packs, and you're going to build a deck, and then you're going to play against 3 people. And every person you beat, you get 2 packs from them, if you can beat them. If you lose, they get 2 packs. So, you know, I guess somebody's happy. But there's also one extra special booster pack that comes with like a fancy foil, and it has, if you can see this, it's got the stamp of the year that the pre-release happened. It used to be the date, and I'll never forget it. It used to be the date of the weekend, and now they just do the year, and it makes me mad. But it's pretty cool. You do need to finish Avatar, by the way, Reed. It doesn't take long. I finished it in 2 weeks. If you've got 20 minutes a day, 40 minutes a day, you can bolt right through it. But we're going to talk about the show a ton today, too, I'm sure. So, Ko, he shows up pretty early, right? He's like a spirit in the show that steals people's... Give us our weekend day stamping back. Exactly. I'm like a kind of nerd where that's going to be the... that's going to make me annoyed. It's going to make me annoyed that it's gone because it felt more special as opposed to the whole year. Who cares? Anyway, so I did not open this promo pack. Pyro opened this promo. I opened Sokka Boomerang Specialist or something, and I guess Pyro doesn't really play black, but I really like black, so he gave me his promo, and I gave him mine, and we're gonna be friends forever because of it. He's pretty cool though, Ko. This was in one of my boosters, in my sealed pool, but I couldn't really use it. It's Sokka at the end of the journey. That's why he has so many colors, and why he's a tactician. He's a good leader now. Sokka, or Suki, Kyoshi Warrior. That's in foil, pretty cool. I'm gonna go through them a little bit more quickly, because I have a lot of them I want to talk about. This is the buy a box promo, Feet Without a Paywall right there, but also she's a student, so like, you know, watch out if you're over 18, I guess. Oh, this is one of my favorites. So, gun to my head, my favorite character in Avatar: The Last Airbender is almost certainly Zuko. I feel like he goes through the best arc. I feel like he's the one who ends up learning the most. And he's like somebody that you get to see succeed and fail, and he just goes all over the emotional spectrum. You also remember Ko. You know, that Ko, our VTuber friend Ko, she doesn't steal as many faces. I think she's a lot less scary. Most of the time. But I wonder if I can get under her skin enough to maybe we'll see a new side, a new face, as it were. Zuko deserves the top spot. He does. So I wanted every single Zuko card. I was very happy to open this one. This one represents him in like season 2 when he's not sure, you know, whether or not he wants to be a good guy and give up the Avatar thing or what. It's pretty cool because to represent that, when he enters, you actually you can give him to your opponent, and he hurts whoever he hurts whoever controls him. Which I think is fitting of being a conflicted guy. She stole your face. Yo, can we get like a faceless Tyler the creator? Tyler Senpai? Emote, maybe? I don't know what it would what exactly it would convey, I don't know. I'll get one me done, faceless also. This is a foil Momo friendly flyer. Very neat. It's Momo. I didn't realize this until my recent rewatch. He is a bat. It says so right there. For some reason, I thought he was like a squirrel, like a flying squirrel monkey. He's a cute guy. Oh. Everybody forgive me for the things I'm going to say about May. I was 7 when May was on TV, okay? 700 or whatever. 700 in angel years is the same as 7 in human years. So I was 700 when May was on TV, and I really liked her. I thought she was cool and hot and attractive. So I have all the May cards as well. And also she's got awesome flavor text. You can't really quite make it out, but she says, finally, something to do. She was right there with like Raven, you know? Cool emo girls. Goth girls from TV shows. The chick from Danny Phantom. Kim Possible wasn't really emo, but she's kind of old. Anyway, Redirect Lightning. This card is awesome. This is freaking... You know, it could be either... No, I'm pretty sure it has to be him redirecting it from Ozai. He's redirecting the lightning right back at his dad and killing him with it. Well, he doesn't actually die, but you know what I mean. Oh, speaking of lightning... 2 lightning strikes. This one's foil. With the crash out queen herself, Azula. I want every single copy I can of this art because it's awesome. It's so sick. Speaking of Azula, this is one of the cards I'm most happy about. I think I might build this deck, actually. Firelord Azula. You can actually see in the art, she's got like her fucked up hair. Like she cut her hair terrible right before this fight. Oh, it's so sick. Flavor text is, I'm sorry it has to end this way, brother. Why is she so crazy? Another Azula card. Epic Downfall. My crash out queen's best moment. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is the best moment in the whole finale. Is Azula just losing it after she's lost her first battle, basically in her entire life, I would guess. Like Ozai losing it it's cool, but to me it just isn't the same kind of climax, especially because like Katara and Zuko only work together so well because they heal their relationship, you know, and like Aang, he does a great job, but like he has done cooler stuff on screen if you ask me. Oil Swamp, that's Appa up there, and this is that big swamp that they get lost in, where they meet the swampy benders. It's the Foggy Swamp. Oh, this one won me a game, actually. This is Hama. A lot of characters here get cards more for being memorable than for being like important in the story, I guess. Hama was only in one episode, right? But she was the bloodbender. So she's got this sick art. The moon is right behind her in the art. Very happy with this card. I'm very happy that I got to win with a game with it. Faded Firepower. This is Iroh about to bust open Ba Sing Se's wall with a single fucking fireball. Another copy of the Sokka. My girl. It's May. I'm at this point I'm hurtling towards a mono black, just like legendary women I think are cool. And May is gonna be there, and Massacre Girl's gonna be there. Jong, the deserter, because he was the homie. He was dope. Lots of cool old dudes in this show, and he was one of the cooler ones. Fire Lord Zuko. Every single Zuko I could get my hands on. He's not that cool, if you ask me. I like him when his hair's down more than when his hair's up. So, oh well. How's it going, Akusenman? How are you? We're going through some of my pulls from my IRL pre-release of ATLA, and then we're going to play some ATLA afterwards. How's your day been? Here's Toph. And also, have you watched Avatar? Do you know about Avatar? Do you have a favorite character? I might have him in a card form. So this is Toph right after she learns how to metal bend. Very cool. She's probably, okay, she's like second favorite character in the whole show. It feels like she doesn't really, she doesn't really like learn much, I don't think. But she's easily like one of my favorite people to see on screen. She's tough. She's smarmy. You have seen Avatar. Ooh. You're working on the B deck? Is this for Digimon? Remind me, what's that B deck about? I don't think I've heard about it. Zhao, Ruthless Admiral. I think that's in foil. He was a fun villain. I guess that's why he's here. Ooh, okay. We'll save this. We'll do this last, I guess. Okay. And then, of course, after like the Zhao's like first appearance, here he is about to kill Yue. Well, not Yue. About to kill Tui, a fish. It's a koi. And he's becoming the Moonslayer. So this is such an iconic moment in the show. Honestly, I'm not sure if they ever really beat this high because it is so like fucked up and dark. And I liked the card a lot flavorfully, so much that I actually made a video about it. It's on my YouTube. Go check it out if you wanna. I just talk about the card's like lore and mechanical flavor for like 6 minutes. Yeah, you saw the video, right, Reed? You liked one of the jokes in it. I really tried to make it like very, very funny. I stole, like, if you've ever watched, what's his name? Spice 8 Rack. I was very inspired by his sort of comedic style, as well as the sort of laid back style from 3-3 Elk and Trinket Mage and a bunch of other folks. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. I might make more, I might not. I don't know. It's been fun editing, but I also I love Magic, but I love doing other stuff too. But anyway, really happy to have a couple copies of him just because of the video. And so I was mentioning, there's multiple cards of the characters as they go through the journey. And I was lucky enough to open Aang at the beginning of the journey, Aang at the Last Airbender, and then Aang right before the end of Season 1, where he enters the Avatar state with Law and destroys the Fire Nation Navy. Very cool. Here's Aang at the end of Season 2. He's about to enter the Avatar state, and actually, this is like the frame before he gets shot by lightning by Azula, pretty much. I can think of at least one other channel where you have no idea what kind of video he'll post next. Yeah, I can appreciate that style, right? There's like H Bomber guy, that guy, it does not matter what he's posting. He's posting something different, and he's posting something of high quality. So there's lots of folks that do that sort of thing. Anyway, pretty cool though, and of course there's one more Aang. This one I did not open. This one I just went out of my way and I got it because I was like, this is what we were looking for the whole time. I also ordered one for Pyro, so I guess Pyro, if you're watching, this is your notice not to order one for me. Whoa, Avatar Aang. So there's one for each. Well, I mean, more than one per season, but one per, like, you know, the relevant moments in the story. And of course, you can flip him, and he becomes the Master of Elements. Avatar State, about to obliterate Ozai. Very cool. I actually came up with a pretty cool deck idea for this. Flipping him is not easy in Magic. You have to Firebend, Earthbend, Waterbend, and Airbend all in one turn. And there's not, like, it takes a lot to do that. But his backside is super, super powerful. But it turns out that he is a human. It says so right here. Yeah, you see that? He's a human. And there's this one card called Moon Mist. It's from like a decade ago. Moon Mist transforms all of your humans, and it was originally printed to transform humans into werewolves, but it'll turn your avatar into the Avatar State just fine. So I've made a whole deck list. I don't really post my deck lists anywhere, because I don't know, maybe you guys are interested in Commander deck lists, maybe you're not. But, so the deck list is all about, like, looking for Moon Mist, casting it a billion times, and just flipping him back and forth between the Avatar State, because, like, this card is, the backside is crazy. Like, he makes all of your spells cost 5 mana less, basically free. But this is the part I think is coolest. If you flip him back from the Master of Elements to the front side, you gain 4 life, draw 4 cards. That's the part that I like the most. You put 4 counters on him, and he deals 4 damage to everybody. So you only need to do that 10 times, and he kills everybody. So my idea is to just sort of do an infinite glitch, like a sort of speed run of flipping him back and forth, like he's on some sort of Lazy Susan contraption. Anyway, it was a really fun set to do a pre-release for, and it makes me excited for the drafting we're about to go do. So we're gonna get into that after we do a single bandle. We haven't done a bandle in a hot second. I thought about doing karaoke today, but I don't know. I don't think we have the time for it, and I haven't practiced much. I keep meaning to, like, tweak my mic settings for karaoke as well. So we got a lot to do yet. Anyway, muting the BG. 287 million views, easy. May as well attach him to a jet engine with how fast he'll transform. Yeah, exactly. And the deck can't flip him any other way. And it has no other avatar cards. Well, actually, that's not true. It has like 3. It has 3, but I was like trying to make like a blasphemous, like, this deck has nothing to do with Aang's spiritual journey. It's just about howling at the moon. Maybe I should put Yue in it, because then at least there'll be some sort of reason why we're doing moon stuff. But they did a lot of cards too, by the way. Like, and pretty much think of any funny moment from the show, and they put a card to it. Like, they made, look at this. They made That's Rough Buddy into a card. Is there an Azula card that changes Aang back? Well, let's see. So, Azula shoots Aang when he's Aang at the crossroads? And Azula does have, like, so Azula has Lightning Strike. She deals 3 damage. It does kill him on the front side, but if he's already transformed, he won't die, which I guess makes sense because she kills him in the middle of transforming. So if you can, like, get the transformation trigger, and in response to the transformation trigger, you can Lightning Strike. And then I'm pretty sure if you do that, you win. You flavor win. They give you a champagne and in a big bottle and a parade. I hope you invite me. I think it's funnier if Aang thinks he's a werewolf. As long as it works for him. I guess that's all that we need. 96 and 287. I feel like I'm thinking of grunge. I feel like I'm thinking of... That's probably wrong. Let's just listen to the drums. Oh no. I'm not sure if I'm gonna know this. It's an instant. You can use it in reaction to the transformation. Yeah, definitely. In fact, you might be able to pull that off in limited. Like, that might happen today. But once he's flipped, you're just getting him within an inch of his life. Let me tell you, we're gonna see this card. Okay, well, that makes sense. I have to... Here it is. They made Grand into a card. And someone uses Redirect Lightning. They made Grand into a card, and I don't know how to feel about it. Because, that's a grandma. And if you play it, that is a threat. I have to kill a grandma. But I don't know how I'm going to feel about, shooting her with lightning. That's so fucked up. She gets to live the whole show pretty much peacefully. Because as soon as the going gets tough, she just disappears. And she's no longer on screen after the first 3 episodes, pretty much. I mean, honestly, that's why she's waving goodbye. She's literally see ya, I'm gone from the story. I cast murder on Grand. No, you can't do that. You can't. Look, you're telling me you could make this happen to her? No. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm sure we're gonna end up in a situation where I'm gonna have to, and the cold-blooded killer in me will do it anyway. I'm boned, dude. I don't know what this is. No, dude. Maybe some guitar. Oh. Whoa! A raid from Casper the Clown. How's it going, raiders? How's it going, Casper? I hope y'all... Thank you very much for the raid. My name is Sharp Finch. I'm an Angel VTuber, and I play all sorts of games you can't play in heaven. Let's shout out Casper. Thank you very much for the raid. Let's see what you were streaming too, huh? Everybody give him a warm welcome. Let's put you on screen too, huh? Did you know you could just do this? The first time I raided into someone, they put me on screen and just started showing people some of my shorts. And they had a primarily Japanese audience, so so flattered. And this was a week into doing this. Ooh, you were doing Resident Evil 2. Is this a remake? Did they remake it recently? Oh yeah, that looks way too good to not be a remake. Big Chungus? What's up with this? Oh, did I miss something? Okay, I see it. That's awesome. Can you did you is that your character name? Did you make her name Big Chungus? Unbelievable. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. I still don't know what this song is though. Oh, for the record, it was a random name. That's awesome. No, this feels like it's from Persona or something, I'm not gonna lie. I might not have ever heard this song before. Pretty sure all those cutscenes are pre-rendered. Oh, okay. But yeah, that game looks pretty cool. I've seen a lot of people talking about it. It feels like more of a TV show than a video game, so I don't know where to put it in my brain, but that's pretty cool. How long have you been... Well, that's what you were playing before, but how long have you been playing Resident Evil? It does feel like you're watching a show. Yeah, there's what do they call them? QuickTime events and stuff besides that, but there isn't like a ton of gameplay I've heard. Like the biggest thing is that you get to make decisions like the old like those old Walking Dead games, the Telltale games. It's kind of cool to see them make a comeback though. Like I'm a fan of interactive narrative, I guess. Okay, we're fucked. I don't know this song. It really sounds like Persona 5 to me. Oh, not, did I say 5? Persona 3. Oh, it's Return of the Mac. Okay, I know this song. Return of the Mac. I mean, embarrassing, to be honest. I'm not that big into old school R&B or rap, so I'm a clown. I was streaming RE7 for a bit, but now I'm doing RE2. You do a variety of stuff. Whoa, cool. I do a variety of stuff too. I feel like I've seen you around. I think, was I hanging out in one of your streams before? Yeah, I follow you already. Well, anyway, everybody give Casper the Clown a follow. I don't remember what I was watching when I watched you. But it must have been something funny. Let me go see. Resident Evil 2. Maybe Leaf Beef stream? Oh, that might have been it too. Yeah, Melodraka's here too. Yeah, that might have been it. I was hanging out in Leaf Beef stream watching watching them play some of the Sonic the racing game. They're your pals. Oh, cool. You got good friends. They're fun to watch. Y'all are all fun to watch. Okay, well, we suffered through this bandle. Be gone. You know, I've been meaning to actually play Resident Evil. I want to start with Resident Evil 4, but like the original for the GameCube. Is that a good place to start? Like, I hear it's super like funny and campy, and that's why I want to watch it, but I don't know if that's gonna like ruin my appetite for Resident Evil games. And most of my other friends are kind of rabid about them, so I can't get like an unbiased opinion. They're like, just do it, Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head's so hot. Hey, by the way, we might be getting a secret lair with that, I bet. We just got another one with Capcom. Is Resident Evil Capcom or is that Konami? Yeah, Resident Evil's Capcom, and we just got the Monster Hunter secret lair. Dude, we're gonna get a fucking Resident Evil secret lair for sure. And they're gonna put Pyramid Head on a card. Like, give it like 15 minutes. Oh no. Oh god. Well, I'll probably like it though. Maybe. I have this penchant. I have a cube. If you don't know what a cube is, look it up. But it's a 6-sided 3-dimensional object. All of the sides are equilateral. A cube in Magic is just like a collection of cards that you keep playing with over and over again. And as we get more and more crossovers, the only nod I give them is slowly putting in more villains from the crossovers into my cube. Because, like, a lot of this stuff I don't really like, but I'll respect the villains. So right now my cube has Megatron and Starscream and Sauron. I didn't get any of the Warhammer ones or the Assassin's Creed ones or the Doctor Who ones, but I don't have Sephiroth yet either. I might put some Final Fantasy bad guys in there. I could put Arden in there. And if we do get Pyramid Head, he's definitely going in there. I gotta put... Oh, I need a copy of Ozai for that deck too, the cube. But yes. Oh, I didn't copy this over. I'll need that too. I don't know. There's just something kind of universally cool about villains to me. Cool enough that like I'm willing to forgive them being kind of crossover stuff. It's okay enough, you know. We can deal. Anyway, let's go do Magic. I think it sounds like it's time for Magic. Okay. This is Magic. This is Magic the Gathering Arena. Don't make fun of me. I don't have any cool skins. I don't have any funny emotes. I don't even have a companion, okay? I'm not spending money on this except to draft. Because I'm a cheap angel. And I want to spend money on the Magic and not the shiny Magic toys. What do we think, people? Like Magic the Gathering arena noises or BGM? Which would you prefer? Personally, I think no companions. Yeah, none. I'm broke. Look, we can look at them right now. We could get an APA. I guess this is why I have to open up subscriptions. Once we open up subscriptions, you guys can go ahead and pour money into me buying APA. You'd rather have BGM? Okay, I mean, one vote's enough for me. I'm kind of down the middle about it. Blam. You love my model. Thank you so much. I got it from my mom. I grew it myself. No, don't worry about it. It's on topic. I'm on screen. Yeah, Ameji Studios. The link is in the description. She went ahead and made this model. I got it from her like a year ago now. Wow, time flies. Only started using it like half a year ago. And I'm actually been thinking about getting a new model sometime soon. It's a bummer though, because Ameji, she has been offline since like May. And I've been bugging her, trying to see if she'll message. Hey, can I get emotes? Can I get your blessing to make my own emotes? You know? But you know, if it's good for her, that's all that matters, I guess. Hopefully she will return to the internet someday. Oh, oh yes. Okay, I muted Magic for the stream, but not for myself. I don't want to hear Magic if you guys can't hear Magic. Yeah, so we could get APA. Oh, a bot. I'm gonna hit you with an anvil. Goodbye. Yes, so I think that there's supposed to be Momo somewhere in here too. I don't know why it's not available, but yeah, I don't have any of that stuff. Get banned. See you later, loser. Say hello to all the other losers that got banned by Me Island. Good luck, pal. What was I trying to say there? What is it called when you use a big stick to try to like move a boat? Row. Good luck rowing yourself off of that island. Anyway, enough stalling. So, for people that are new to Magic, there's a million ways to play, but perhaps the most deep and complicated way to play Magic is what's called drafting. In drafting, you open up 3 packs, you pick a card at a time, and then you pass it to the next guy. You slowly use that to build your own deck, and then you play against a bunch of other people who did the same process. In drafting, you end up with pretty low power decks, relatively, because it's dependent on what you open. But at the same time, you end up with like really unique experiences generally, draft to draft, because part of the difficulty is like choosing your card. And also, the cards you get passed tell you what everybody else is trying to play. So you're like, as you're deck building, you're also trying to like figure out what everybody else is deck building. Because if everybody's trying to grab like red, for example, then you're only going to get past the garbage. So you're going to want to choose a different color. Anyway, we're going to do drafting pretty much all week. I tried to get enough like little gems and stuff for us to draft the whole time, but there are some times that you just tear through a draft, and then there are some times that you don't. So we might play some constructed. We actually spoke to another streamer about maybe doing a "this is how you play" like Magic stream. So you know, we might be doing other stuff with Magic later this week, but it's pretty much all Magic, baby. You're also occasionally stuck with the choice of the card you want to use versus the card you want to keep. Yes. Ah, yes. The value draft. It is true. And in this set, I actually think it's especially a big thing. At least for casual players, because there's a lot of cool commander cards. But, you know, in days of yore, if you remember this name, this hallowed name, what's it? Tarmogoyf. Back in the day, there was this card called Tarmogoyf. We can go look him up while I talk about him. I'm like such a storyteller when it comes to Magic. Like Magic to me, it's the game, but it's also like the story of playing the game. Always pass up the Tarmogoyf in the draft. No, you never do. You never pass the Tarmogoyf. Back in the day, there was this card. This is like the best creature at the time. It's still pretty good, but it's like not nearly as prevalent. So much so that, seriously, you can buy it for $6? Holy shit, I gotta buy a copy of this, actually. I have a deck that's all themed around, like, the big hitters, like super powerful old cards. And cards that have been banned, but also just format definers. And to me, this is what the face of Modern was when I was like getting into the game. So, I mean, I didn't play Modern, but you'd still hear about it, like Tarmogoyf. So anyway, as I was saying, value drafting. Back in the day, when there was like a point in time when Tarmogoyf, I think, was in either Ultimate Masters or Modern Masters 2017 or 2015, the card was worth, literally, no joke, like $110. So much so that, like, a lot of people, what they would do is, it didn't matter. You could be in red-black. You'd still pick up Tarmogoyf, because at least, worst case, you could sell that Tarmogoyf for 110 bucks, get into like 4 more drafts if you really want to. There's a couple of famous moments even. Let me see if I can go find it. There was a famous moment of a drafter. He was like a competitive drafter, having to decide between picking up a Tarmogoyf that he wasn't going to play or like an actually good card. Let me see if I can find it. I don't even know what you'd look up though. Tarmogoyf value draft. There is a video. Here we go. The Tarmogoyf scandal. Goyfgate. A decade ago. God, time goes by so quickly. Pleasant Kenobi is a funny dude that does Magic content, so go check him out if you want to. But yes, this is it. He's opening... That's a foil Tarmogoyf, by the way. Not just any Tarmogoyf. A foil... I think it was like... This is like a special... Like, they have like little stamps on them because it was for the competition. The 15 grand just isn't worth it. It was a shitload of money. I'm sure Pleasant Kenobi is talking about it right now. I don't remember what he chooses. I don't remember. The Burst Lightning must be the pick, but he goes with the Tarmogoyf. Yeah, legendary. We won't be doing any of that because I don't really play. I don't really play like Arena, like Standard or anything like that. But we might be doing it just for this set because, you know, I don't know. We're gonna end up with a lot of the set anyway. Okay, let's use up a draft token and get crazy. I guess if you want it, you're welcome to add me on Arena. I don't really play very much, but maybe we can. Elspeth, my girl. Isn't it? Okay, this is so funny. I draft for the love of the game, not the money. Even though there is so much money in doing this. I didn't even have to change my profile, by the way. I just had this. And I've had this, I haven't changed this since I started streaming. So I guess I just have an affinity for angels. I wonder why. The best part about drafting on Arena, besides being able to stream and talk to you guys as I do it, is the fact that it's asynchronous. So once you do have to draft all at once, but it only takes like 20 minutes. And then the rest, you can like go take a break. As long as you're not in a game, you can do whatever you want. I also prefer best of one. I think that sideboarding is cool and complicated, but it's not an interesting part of the game for me. Like, it's not as complicated as deck building, I guess. It's sort of like deck building, except, I don't know, you kind of get fucked by a random... Like, I guess I don't like that it makes some cards just way weaker, is what I don't like. I know that it's important for balancing or whatever, but... Bleh. Okay. First pack, first draft. Rares are always good, worth looking at, although I won't lie. That's a lot of mana. It's a lot of mana, and he's not in a color you can, like... He's not in a color you can ramp in. This board wipe is neat, but I don't actually think it's that good. I like this card. I want to do a mono blue draft at some point. It's hard to look a 6-mana 7/7 flyer with hate. Oh, he doesn't have flying. He just has trample? No, he does. As long as you have 6 or more unspent mana. So he pretty much always has flying. You sideboard so your Karn has targets. Okay. That's fun. That's a fun use of sideboarding. I kind of wish more cards used that. It's hard to look a 6-mana 7/7 in the face and say, no, I don't want to play you. But what else would we pick? I mean, I don't know. The Vindictive Warden seems neat. Callous Inspector is solid in a lot of decks, so that wouldn't be a bad first pick. We're just going to do the Ozai and try to force it. But, I mean, maybe we pick up better stuff that changes our mind. In this pack... Okay, I played against this in Limited and Sealed. This thing beat the shit out of me. It gives your creatures, like, on average, like a +3/+3. +2/+2 or +2/+3/+3. It's a lot. A lot more than you would expect, anyway. And also, it's like a 4-mana 4/4 on its own. So that's pretty crazy. What else am I looking at? This 2-drop is solid. This 2-drop is solid. This 5-drop also did pretty okay. If you have a lot of flyers, this isn't bad. It's weird, but like, I feel like my second... I will also want to draft the Shrine deck at some point. I feel like my second pick is this 2-drop. We kind of want to go aggressive. This is a 1-drop. This is aggressive 1-drop. Threatens to trade later with the lessons. Okay. Don't love it, but sure. White Lotus Tile. I haven't actually read this. I pretty much only read the commons and uncommons. It enters tapped, add X of any one color, where X is the greatest number of creatures you control that have a creature type in common. That seems bad. That seems bad, and I don't want to play it. That's removal. It's a lesson. It's in our colors. Here's removal as well. I think we want to be an aggressive deck, and just like turn 6, play Ozai, kill you. I think that's what we want to do. Very good for tribal decks. I suppose it is, yeah. You could do like a Merfolk thing. Elves. But Elves already makes a ton of mana. It's also just flavorful. I mean, you're going to do it in ally decks. This Battle Fan I think is pretty good. 2 mana for 2 creatures across... Or two cards across 2 bodies. Like, that's pretty good. Here's the other, like, monocolored deck card. But we're just going to take the removal. Ooh. This is a pretty good pack for us, actually. I think we have a lot of things to pick from. And, so we're being passed a white... This is a very good white card. It's early, so I bet people... It's early and I'm bronze, so I bet people don't really know what's good, but this is a very good white card. I would take this as a signal that white is open, normally. But we're trying to force Ozai, so we're not going to do that. This 5-drop is solid. It's not great. If it gets removed before you can attack, you feel like an idiot. This 3-drop is okay. It's nothing to write home about. This is removal, and I guess this is a 2-drop, which is not... I mean, we want some 2-drops eventually. I guess I'd like to have the cheaper removal, if at all possible, but it can also target flyers. I think we're just going to pick up the removal. That's okay. Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop. It makes 1/1s, which is good. Too bad... there's no way Ozai is an ally, is he? He's like the opposite of an ally. What's the opposite of an ally? An enemy? He's one of those. Is there any world where we don't play Ozai? I guess there's a world where we get some more green cards. Like, green has a ton of ramp and color fixing. And we could, like, go hard on green in pack 2 and 3 and pick up this Rocky Rebuke and feel pretty happy about it and still play Ozai. I don't really like the brainwashing. I don't like the Battle Fan. This is kind of color fixing, but it's not good. The 4-drop is removal, but I'm not happy playing that if I'm playing aggressive. Ooh, another one of these Shrine decks. I hope someone's doing Shrines. We've already seen 4 of them. I think 3 of them, maybe. Firebending Lesson's probably pretty easily the pick here. This is exactly the kind of removal we want to be playing, because it's so aggressive early. Other options include this 2-drop, just to play a 2-drop, because we don't have any. But I think we're feeling red. The Toils of War. We're not really like super heavy in black, and we don't have any white, so it'd be kind of silly. This is 5 mana 5/5 Firebending 2, Exhaust 8, put 2 counters on it. This seems like pretty good top end, but I guess if we're just talking the best cards in here, probably the Toils of War, to be honest. I'm not in love with any of these cards. Could always cycle this, I guess. No, I don't want the Toils of War. I guess we just take the Boomy Bash. Whatever. We're probably not playing that. Ira's Demonstration is cool. It's 2 mana removal. Then we don't have to play the Swamp Snare Trap. Another lesson for the cadets. Ooh. It's either that or the Poxbearers. The Poxbearer feels pretty good too. This also cleans up ally tokens. That's not bad. Okay. I'm feeling it. Oh, this Wield. That's really good. That's really good, actually. That's so freaking good. Nobody's playing black. Wow, the Shrines Wields too. I think just an aggressive 2-drop is okay. Probably not playing this Rebuke. So 3-drop, 3-2. We don't really do the Earthbending thing, so the counters don't really do anything. We don't have any 3-drops though. Do I like this as a 3-drop better than this as a 4-drop? I'm never going to activate this ability either. I probably liked the 3-drop better, but well. Oh well. So is Magic Arena different than Magic the Gathering? Like as a category? No, it's not. Okay. I'm feeling okay about this deck. Okay, yeah, I guess whatever. It's a curve filler. We're probably not playing a second Boomy Bash if we're not even happy about playing the first one. It's okay. Like, I feel like if you're like in a controlling deck, it's fine. Agna Kala kind of sucks for us. Cool card though, very cool art. The sunset and the moon above. Wow. You got removal with Sold Out, but that's a billion mana. This 2-drop is crazy in blue. Nutso. I think it's really strong. Well, I guess I'm excited to see how it goes in this format. This guy's aggressive, but I think he's not good, especially compared to June. June is turning your old dorks into more cards, and she can become unblockable. We don't have a ton of ways to draw cards except for the Callous Inspector. Right? Nobody else makes clues randomly. You know what we'd like to see is we'd like to see Azula. Uncommon Azula would be pretty good in this deck. Maybe one more piece of removal, and then just playables. It's Grand. Wow, second June? What's this one do? At the beginning of your end step, if you attack, put a counter on another target creature or vehicle. That's not bad. The Proxbearers are also something, but I'm pretty sure we just take this June and we're pretty happy about it. The only thing is, like, okay, what are we sacrificing? We can sacrifice the 1-drop, the 1/1. These 2 1/1s will eventually stop being relevant, so we can sacrifice those. The Poxbearers come with an ally, so both of those work. Yeah, I'm liking it. We hope this one wheels. I don't think we pick up any more Junes, though, because we don't have that much sacrifice. Ah. Look at that. This little deck box they gave us. This evil little deck box with Ozai. He is jacked, man. I wish we got more screen time of him and more like character development. There is like comics that came out after the show. Whoa. May? I mean... okay. Logic says the Poxbearers are probably better. Almost certainly probably better. This is neat as a way to trigger the draw too, but there's only one payoff, right? Is in the June. I guess 2 payoffs if you count them separately. We're taking the Mai anyway. May? I think her name's May. Other good cards in here. Guru Batik, if you're doing a lesson thing, is pretty good. That's drawing you a card pretty much most of the time. And the Poxbearers. I'm kind of whatever on the rest of the pack. I like the... that's okay. It's not great. Sure. That's fine. Lightning Strike. Ooh, the Messenger Hawk is interesting too, though. We do have quite a bit of sacrifice. It makes a clue as well. Oh, okay, he doesn't care about sacrifice, though. He cares about draw. How many clues have we got? 1, 2, 3. Not enough. I like him. I like hockey. I like his art. This is also considerable. But I mean, Lightning Strike is never bad, right? Like the 5-drop might be a consideration as well. Oh, this is a solid card, by the way. 2-drop that basically draws you a card like almost every other turn. That's good. 3 mana 4/4. When it enters, a creature you control gains indestructible. It's something. Another 1-drop just feels pretty solid, especially if we're trying to be aggressive, right? The question is, do we go for value or do we go for hitting you upside the head with a firebender? At this point, how many lessons do we have? 1, 2 lessons? We probably want like 4, 3 or 4, maybe. So if we can replace the trap and the boomy bash with a lesson, I think we grab the 1-drop though, the red 1-drop. 2-drop 4/3 can't attack or block unless you control another creature with power 4 or greater. We're not really doing that, are we? I think that Ozai is the only one that comes with 4 power. So, I wish. If it was active, that'd be cool. Wipe, well, we never took the... That's too bad. We didn't take the Coils of War. If we did, this would be considerable. Just a trick. I mean, it's a trick that also draws you a card. There's also hockey. I think I like the trick better. Especially if we can activate their firebending. And I think is it also a lesson, maybe? Nah, it's not. It's too bad. Well, kind of a whatever 4-drop. Sure. I like it better than the bash. Nice. Let's take the 3-drop. I think we're in dire need of some 3-drop action. Do we ever grab another 5-drop? Maybe? No, I guess we were talking about 3-drops. Sure. 3 mana 4/4. When this dies, make a clue token. It's kind of slow, but it is good on defense. Really good on defense, actually. Yeah! Out of this pack? Sure. This wheeled. This is crazy. This card is nuts. It's basically drawing you a card almost every other turn. I'm surprised nobody's picking it. People don't like self-milling, though, I guess is the thing. But that's drawing you a card like half the time. Ugh. The hard pivot into green? Is it at all possible? Maybe. Whoa, we're getting past a lot of green. Low and Lee. Low and Lee, whatever. Do we have enough red to justify Jet? What's our split? 11-12? This is a lot of red mana, but he's fantastic. If you can shoot something with this, how many creatures do you really need? Like 3? And we're aggressive. It's this guy, or the Poxbearers, or maybe the Battle Fan. I think the Poxbearers are better than Battle Fan, actually. But Jet, if we can force that, that's pretty good. She is fantastic. This is a very good card. Twin Blades is cool. Also gives you something to sacrifice. You're mostly just doing it for the... It's like a double strike trick is the only reason you play it. You probably have too many 1-drops as it is. But I do like this one. I mean, it draws you a card. It's hard to say no to this, actually. I guess our game plan is like, I'm going to aggro you and then draw into Ozai eventually and kill you. I think we get rid of the Earth Rumble Wrestlers at this point. Zuko. He's drawing you cards, kind of. Wait, no, it's definitely this guy. It's like no question this guy, right? 3-drop 3/1, Earthbends 2. When it dies, that's solid across the board. War Balloon. Put a fire counter on this. If it has 3 or more, it's an artifact creature. It's cute. Cute place to put your firebending. But you, like... You really need to firebend it, otherwise it sucks. It's slow. I don't like Zuko. I like this guy better. Sorry, Zuko. Another one of these guys. You know, I actually heard that this card isn't so bad, and it is a lesson. Because at worst, it's a 2-mana 2/2. But if you play it on turn 2, you can choose between the 2/2 aggressive side, or like, I'm just gonna steal something of yours, get the lesson in there, and then I'm gonna get the cadets, and they're gonna firebend 2. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the firebending 2, I guess, right now, but sure. Why not? Another demonstration, and there's a Tolls of War. We didn't take the white-black tap land, so it's a little difficult to say yes. I don't think we run 4 of them, right? Like, there's no way. Do we go for this and just say, fuck it? No, I think we gotta go with the lesson activation, I think. Maybe? You know, we have plenty of things to do with our firebending mana, actually, because of the clues. Sure. Ooh. Primo removal. Or May. Probably the Primo removal. And then we just hope that May comes back around. Shao, the Moon Slayer. He's okay. He's not, like, great. In Limited? He's kind of whatever, actually, in Limited. I like this trick. This trick is cool. This card is good. It does draw you something. Do I have any 4-drops? Not really. Oh, it's between Azula Always Lies, Firebending Lesson. I guess, whoops, we didn't have the time to pick. It'll be the Cave of Two Lovers, that's fine. Ruinous Waterbending. We don't want to cast that, and we never want somebody to cast it against us, actually. I'd rather the Battle Fan over the 2-drop. Another Battle Fan? Or a 3-drop? You know, the Exhaust is somewhere to put our mana, too. Sure. I'm probably not playing any of this pack, but I guess we just grab the... I'd rather have the Rummage. Oh, Zuko Wield. Sure, maybe we play him. I feel like we've got a deck here. We're gonna have to whittle it down by a lot. I guess nobody was really playing red-black. Okay. Whoa. Do we play this 5-drop just because maybe? Because maybe we get there with dreams and hope and love? I guess. And another 2-drop, sure. Wow. Alright. Well, that's, you know, I'm a little concerned. That Plains is going to be so powerful. I could probably add some Earthbending to my Bonnie Pal deck. Bonnie Pal. Remind me who that is. Let's look at that up. That's the other nice thing about doing this, is that, like, it's so easy to just take your sweet time as long as you're not in a game. Bonnie Pal. She's a giant. She makes a giant blue ox. When you attack, draw a land, then you may put a land card from your hand or the graveyard onto the battlefield. That seems pretty okay. I think there were some... Let me see. You kind of want more card draw in this than anything, right? Well, you can't really play it, unfortunately, but Bitter Work would be pretty good. Can't play it in those colors, though. I kind of want to come up with, like, at least one suggestion for that deck. I like this idea of, like, deck doctoring, like a light deck doctoring. You really want unblockability is what I would want. If I were you, I would want unblockability and sacrifice. I want a way to sacrifice my lands to make people unblockable. That's what I would want. So that way I can always guarantee I'm attacking and always getting the extra card and the land drop. Earthbending, though. I guess we could just look up at Earthbending cards. Whoops, we don't want it in the name. What? Or is it just Earthbend? And we'll lit it down to blue and green. Oh, Bossing Say definitely. This card is like free. This card is so free. I would pick this guy up. Earthbender Ascension seems okay. You also have a few creatures that are inherently unblockable. That seems like a good move. Oh! This is the card you want. An unblockable land! And then you Earthbend it, and it makes your other creatures unblockable too. So this is really good for your Bonnie Paul deck. I recommend Bossing Say as well. That card's just powerful. Yeah, I think this is the one I'm happiest recommending. I think my brother has that card in one of his decks. Secret Tunnel? Maybe so. It's a new one though too. Secret Tunnel. Anyway, it looks like it pulled the green out for us. Very, very thoughtful. I kind of want to just rebuild this thing. So we're kind of aggressive, but we still want to get to 6 regularly. So I think we still play 17 lands. The best removal we got. So Deadly Precision is crazy with the amount of sack we have. I think maybe we only run 2 of those guys. I wish we would have picked up another Firebending Lesson actually. May is fine. I think the Doctrination is good. 3 drops. Let's do a Poxbearer, Ozai, this 3-drop, this guy, there. So we're just looking for 23 playables, I guess. Maybe the Lightning Strike. How many creatures have we got? 14? Kind of low for an aggressive deck, isn't it? But the Daily is sort of a creature, so that's kind of like having 15 creatures. The Cave of Two Lovers is sort of a creature too, so that's like 16. I think that's okay. I think we want the last card that we had to be a creature though, for sure. I think for the curve, it should be a 3-drop, right? It's too bad you can't crew this guy with mana. Maybe we're supposed to grab that firebending one, the flying thing. Maybe the Fire Nation Engineer? This might be too aggressive. If there's a world where this is too aggressive, we drop the Indoctrination and swap it for, like, the Administrator, maybe? And then how do we do lands? I don't remember. Do I have to, like, just... There you go. Suggest some lands for me. Are we that even? Yeah, we're pretty even. I'm actually gonna... Well... It seems to almost even have taken into account the jet. Had to take a call, but you're back. Welcome back. How was the call? Is there anything I'm sad about not playing? The Battle Fan a little. I don't think it's that good, though. The Inspector, maybe? It was good? Nice, who are you calling? I love calling people. I think I call like 3 people a day on average. Seriously. And that's not even counting the calls I have to do for angel work. I call Angel Mama, Angel Papa, 2 or 3 friends, my priest, my rabbi, my minister. It was a call from the local missionaries. Oh, wow. Did you help them on their mission? Ari? If people call and ask you to help them on their missionary, just hang up. They should be asking that in person. Okay, we're gonna do some hypergeometric calculator. So we should just grab the one that's for magic. Let's say I run 3 of these guys. No. Let's say we run 5 1-drops. 64%er to have it in the top 7. Versus 55%er. Call me crazy, but when half of your 1-drops draw you a card, maybe we're just supposed to play a lot of them. What do we drop, like a piece of interaction? I don't know. What would we drop if we do drop a piece of interaction? I guess the worst one is maybe combustion technique, maybe? Even then. No, not combustion technique, because it's an instant. The instant of it all means that we get to use our firebending mana. One more cut. If we were heathens, we could talk about cutting a land, but I think that the curve is not that low. Unless... when to cut a land in draft. If your most expensive spell costs 4 or 5 mana. No, we do want to cast Ozai. I'm going to be pissed if we don't cast Ozai. Like, if he's in our hand and we get to 6 mana and we can't cast him, I'm going to be angry. I don't know what to cut. I really don't. We can just add a card. No, then we don't get the 65%er. Then it's something like 62 or something. And we reduce the likelihood of drawing Ozai. I don't know, though. The administrator? Maybe? Wouldn't I just rather draw Ozai? Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay, lock in. What are we naming this thing? Can we name it? Oh, we can. What should we name it? Daddy issues. How's that? I like that. We're gonna give him daddy issues if we do this right. I wonder if I should have gotten some Avatar songs instead of Final Fantasy. What the heck? Hypergeometric calculator. You were supposed to give me 1-drops. Secret tunnel. I don't remember how the rest of it goes. I think we mulligan, to be honest. This is crazy. We have no development besides a 3-drop. Am I being aggressive about this? It's fine. Now we're talking. Oh, wow. We're kind of talking. Okay, I think we drop a mountain. That's fine. I'm not happy. I guess it's better than the last one. Marginally. We have more good draws, right? Swamp, go. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. You're not blocking me. Well, this is silly. Blam. This one can go face, so we play this one. Oh, interesting. He's going pretty aggressive here. Okay. I think we just combustion technique the 2-2. Keep fighting for board, I suppose. Okay. Land, runner, runner, runner. At least we're gonna play our 4-drop on curve. Do we ever go on the back foot now? Set up an awkward trade for him and open up ourselves. Yeah, we leave it back so that we can open ourselves up to cracking a... Right now we're threatening to lightning strike or crack a clue, which is good. Triple red, huh? There's your other color. A little late, but it's there. John, huh? Okay. Is he swinging? Is he that aggressive? I hope he is. I'd take this trade pretty happily. And then I think we just, nice! No, we like that a lot, actually. Yeah. I mean, we're ahead on cards. I mean, they're aggressive, but, like... I don't know. I think I feel pretty good about this. We'd like another mountain, eventually. I think we just get going with the cave. Can draw our card and draw our mountain eventually. Get the Earthbend. He's got a 5-drop. I mean, in these colors, I think it's unlikely for him to play a 5-drop that lives through the IRES demonstration. If we're lucky, he plays Jet and we clown him. He shoots our 1-1. He feels pretty good about playing Jet, and then we blow him up. Okay. Just a 2-2. Red, white, blue. He might be, like, running Sokka. That's why I would splash white. But... Okay, double IRES demonstration is a little awkward. I think we sorcery speed... Wait, real quick. I don't have the deck list in front of me, don't I? Should have taken a look when we were looking through our... deck earlier, but I'm pretty sure double red is better. Especially with 2 red cards in hand. So, let's crack a clue sorcery speed. Okay, well, that's awkward. I'm pretty sure we win the long game right now, so... No, don't see a reason for us to attack. I guess the one reason is he might poke into the 2-2, then we wipe with the Iros, but... I think I'd rather these connect with 2 relevant creatures. Okay, well, we're feeling pretty good about this lining up. 4 mana for that. If he can somehow generate 2 creatures, then he can waterbend. But, oh, wait, he could actually waterbend right now if he tapped out. That's cute. He'll feel pretty stupid if he does. But you're welcome to, my friend. Blink, 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 blink. No? Okay. You're a smart man. Or I guess smart wolf, Fenrir. Let's make a 3-3. Are you gonna react? I mean, I guess you're welcome to put a +1/+1 counter on your creature in response. Redirects lightning to earthbend onto his own 4-3. Now that is something. Wow, that's pretty powerful, actually. I think we're okay. Do we double donk ourselves for the Iros? Just to get rid of the... I mean, it's a massive threat now. But then what do we do, you know? I guess that's the... Okay, well, if you say so. Wait, okay. So, what's the... He must have fucked up there. Like, you must not be allowed to change the... Yeah. Earthbend isn't onto just some creature. Earthbend is onto a land you control. So he has to keep it onto the legal target, right? Target land you control becomes a 0/0 creature with haste that's still a land. So he doesn't take control of the spell. He just changes the targets, right? Change the target of spell or ability with a single target. And the targets still have to be legal. So it was cute, it was clever, but he would have to choose our own land. He'd just move it from one of my swamps to a mountain or something. Well, you know what? It's a new set. We're going to be misplaying. We take those, I guess. One person successfully daddy issued. How did the deck do? I feel like we did okay. We had a surprisingly controlling draw where it was just like interaction after interaction that was going well into our opponent's like aggressive start. Damn, dude. I mean, if this was a swamp, right? Fuck. If this was just a swamp, we'd be so happy with this, actually. Nah, we don't keep this. I'm less happy. Well, we have 2 drops, I guess, into 3 drop. We probably drop one of the hog monkeys. I will keep 6. Goodbye, monkey. Swamp, go. Man, that last hand would have been cracked. Maybe we were supposed to risk it anyway. Don't shock this, please. Okay, you didn't shock it. This is a really good draw. No, don't teach her a lesson. No! She doesn't need to learn a lesson. She's doing great. It's good that she's scornful. You miscalculated. I love Zuko more than I fear you. She is so cool. I'm gonna go swing in. And this is why we're happy that she is first strike, because this isn't ever trading. Are you gonna learn about first strike, friend? Do you know about first strike? He doesn't know about first strike. Enjoy first strike. I think we play this 3-1 for sure. There's like never a move he has here that's really good for him. Or them. I gotta stop calling people him. Who knows what they are? I guess it's a Johnny. We'll call him him because it's a Johnny. Uncle Iroh. Holy cow. We are lining up so good into that. Here's a question. Do we lightning strike Iroh or just attack like crazy? Do we just go stupid mode? The lightning strike can answer other options, right? Other questions. So there's no need, especially because I want to play this hog monkey more than anything. I want to get it out of my hand. So let's just go beats. I don't care if you trade that. I feel pretty good if you do. We already learned this lesson, man. You don't have to learn it twice. You know what first strike does. We've just learned together. Good job. Take 5 damage. So there is a argument for playing the Inspector and bolting Iroh. Like, what's the punish? They play some kind of 4-mana crazy lesson, like the counterspell lesson? The Sokka's Haiku? But he would need double blue. And he can't get double blue. Whatever, I'm just playing the Hog Monkey. I'm just playing the Hog Monkey and saying, you don't got shit, bro. Plus this deadly precision into literally anything. I'm feeling good. I'm cheesed. Hell, he could attack and I would trade and I'd feel happy about that. Unless he has I guess unless he has like a buff. If he has a buff, then I feel kind of stupid, but... Even then, Mai's gonna tax him for 2 life. Feeling good. Feeling good about this draft deck so far. Opponents had 2-drop into 3-drop. There's a combustion technique. We're gonna drain you for 2. That does feel pretty good from his side, being able to play that for 1 mana, like a true shock. Raucous audience. Okay. I don't really want to trade into that. Yeah, I don't really want to trade into that. But I don't really want to... I don't know. I feel like we lightning strike something here. I just don't know what. Do we lightning strike Iroh or the audience? It doesn't matter? I think it does, because him having 1 more mana, or 2 more mana, is worse than him having Iroh out. So I think we lightning strike the audience, and then I don't care how these trades go, to be honest. We're just gonna pressure you for 6 damage. I do miss having 3 damage from hand. That's true. And we don't have any other lightning strikes, so that's all our burst pretty much. I guess there's a 3-drop that we can like firebend for extra points of damage, but we're not really, we're very far away from that. We have 3 lands. What you got? If you had another technique, that'd be pretty good for him. Another technique, firebending lesson would be pretty good for him. He's taking a trade, so he's got diddly. All right, I'll play my 1/1. I'm feeling pretty okay with that. So, his ideal turn for us looks like passing, and then we draw a land and play Zuko. Any world where that happens? 5-drop, 5/5. Okay. Well, now I feel like a genius, don't I? I think we do this before combat, yeah. Let's target you. We're gonna sacrifice the Inspector. Take a damage, make a clue. Let's draw right now, because this isn't an instant. I guess we gave away the goat that we don't have an instant, but who cares? Okay, they've got like, if they can play like a 6-drop here, a 5-drop here, they're feeling pretty okay. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Oh, another land. Is there ever a world where I run into that and just... I think so, right? I think I just run into that. I don't care if he does 7 damage to me. If he takes the block, I 2-for-1 myself, but it's fine because I develop a 2/2. And if he doesn't take the block, I play Zuko and I'm feeling like a genius, so... Yeah, this is fine by me. I'm basically saying, okay, can you play another 6-drop next turn? Yeah. I think we've had enough value that it's like fine that I'm 2-for-1ing myself. The mountains have legs. You thought the hills have eyes. You know, that's not bad for him. Wow. That's not good. 5 mana make a 2/2? 6 mana make a 2/2? Sure, dude. Whatever. I guess it's a lesson. No land. Wait, can you choose not to take a land? Oh, you can. That's cute. What's this other card? Another 3-drop? If he gets to respond 3-drop, that's pretty good for him. He could have grabbed the land. He could have grabbed the forest. He decided not to. Maybe this is a land then. Or, I mean, because like the counter doesn't make that big of a difference into the mountain, right? Bum, 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 bum. The bird horse. The bird horse. It's like a chocobo. It can't fly. You can just pass, man. It was okay. Wow. I think we take this. Yeah, we're burb haunts. That thing has hooves. It actually doesn't. It has. It's got claws. It's got what do they call them? The bird feet. This might have been the best draw in our deck. Holy cow. Wow, that feels good. Oh wow, and this mountain comes back too. I was gonna say the bummer is that making this play means that we might not get like the draw into Ozai, but it does not matter. Talons. Yeah, that's probably what they are, huh? I'm not much of an etymologist. Or not. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. A biologist? Ow, this thing is annoying. Good top deck, my man. Very good top deck. Okay. Let's go grab a mountain. We can now officially top deck Ozai. I think we just develop Zuko, no attacks. He can't really attack with that thing until he plays a creature. He can make a 2/2, but that's such a waste of a card. If he plays a land, I guess it's a 3/3 and then it's not so bad. It's better than wasting all your mana, I guess. Is it? 6 mana for a 2/2? Would you do that here? I don't think I would. I think I'm too greedy. Yeah, this is pretty bad for you. The only bummer is that, you know, we kind of have to attack with Zuko, Firebend into it, and see if we get Ozai. And then if we do get Ozai, it's awkward. But most of our deck we could play off the top with the Firebend mana. We do get an Earthbend 3/3 as well. I think maybe we attack all out next turn. Kind of depends on what we draw, I guess. If we draw a land, we definitely do. If we don't, I guess, I don't know. What could this juicy little card be? I wonder if he has that fucked up thing that gives him +4/+4. Wow, that's what we're choosing, huh? I guess it is a blocker. You know, actually, earthbending these lands with this mountain, with this this art is pretty fitting, actually, right? Because it's got the dragon eyeball. Is there a world where we just swing out, try to draw with? Well, this thing is never profitable, right? He always blocks Zuko. Is there a difference between him taking 1 mana, 1 damage? Like, does he ever block my 3/3 with his 2/2? Maybe we don't attack because we have good cards to play. I mean, the only reason to attack is to get the firebending trigger. But we could still do like 3-drop attack with a 1/1, turn it into a counter. We could also just play out our hand and wait a moment. I think it's okay. I think we can just play out our hand. We can play slow. I don't think we need to rush it because we know, like, he's probably got air in hand. He might have a piece of interaction, I guess. Is there ever a world where I attack here with these two? I mean, I really don't want to exile anything. I think it's fine. I think we just wait. We did miss a raid trigger, but I think it's okay. We're waiting for an Alpha Strike. Alpha Strike incoming. I mean, this must be a reactive card, right? Like a piece of interaction. It's not a forest. He would have played that for sure. It's unlikely to be a mountain either. The question is, why didn't he... If it was a piece of interaction, why was he willing to develop a 2/2 over killing Zuko? So maybe it's not interaction. I wonder if he has that 4-mana 4/4 that buffs your creatures that are not humans. It'd be fucked up if if he does. Oh, I can feel the tension, despite this calming music. This is when limited gets tense. I can smell the blood in the water, and things aren't good for him, but that doesn't mean he can't win. He's got some beaters. He's got some heaters. We just hope those are 2 lands in his hand. Maybe he did play a land last turn. Now that I think about it, he had 6 lands. Maybe he played a mountain. I just didn't notice. Well, that's not a good draw. I don't play it, though. But I do think I just Alpha Strike now, right? I think I Alpha Strike. I go to draw with the Firebending mana. What's happening here? Firebending trigger on the stack. I'm guessing he's going to try to basically flood my mana. Like kill Zuko so I can't draw with him? Okay, no, he's letting that resolve. Thank you, Ajani. Thank you, Catman. We kind of hope this is like Ozai. We hope that's Ozai. And then after he takes like 4 damage, we play Ozai and he goes, okay, you win. Well, actually, you probably don't even play Ozai, right? Because we'd rather just... Wow, that sucks. Let's remove... Like, we don't need him to have any extra information. There are some cards, like a chunk of cards that we could draw. He's still taking 5 here. It's a 1 in 21 to exile our Ozai, right? But we have a ton of 2-drops, a ton of 1-drops. He didn't block Zuko? That's just lethal, right? Okay, take lethal. Do you have a lightning strike or something? Twin blades. Okay. Are you giving that thing lifelink or something? I mean, that's a huge threat there. Oh, you're putting it on the... Yeah, okay, sure. Am I crazy? 6 + 1 is 7. Okay. And the lightning strike. There it is. So, let's activate this. Wow. Well, drawing past the mountain and the swamp is okay. We get that mountain back. Thankfully, this is only until end of turn, right? Yeah. Let's play, I guess, a swamp out. It's kind of just the Ozai waiting room now. Welcome to the Ozai waiting room. We have water on tap. Sparkling or flat? Really? Sure, man. Bring the clock. I don't care. That's kind of nuts. What do you got in hand there? Are you moving it over? I don't know about moving it over. Oh, where is my Fire Lord? But straight up, that was like 3 mountains and... No, dude, no. What do we got? 4, 4, 5, and then another one in exile? That's fucking 10 of them? We can hold out a while. Like, this isn't a crazy clock, but that was really bad. Okay, that makes a firebender, right? Okay. I mean, you can. I think we're on a 2-turn clock. At this point, I'm not even sure if Ozai is enough. Bro, that sucks. If he attacks with both, I think we take the trade on the mountain. Probably. He's moving it over. I don't think that changes any clocks. Because now we're at 8 instead of 9. But I mean, he could have attacked with a 3/3 too. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, no blocks. Right? I mean, if we block, we end up at what? 14? and then he has 10 damage. I guess it kind of buys us a turn. But I don't think so, because I want to, like... Oh, well, I already cast a Deadly Precision, didn't I? But I think there's other sacrifice outlets. If I'm not mistaken. Were there any hiccups? Maybe I wasn't supposed to Alpha Strike. I just really didn't expect to draw air. Double air. If we had gotten... I mean, almost anything. Okay, well, here's something. Let's sacrifice this guy. Let's draw a card. Let's play the Inspector. Do we ever sack the Inspector to draw a card? This is... Oh my god. June is crazy. June is so crazy. The fact that we're getting to do this right now. No, I think we need all the blockers, and then I'm going to want to keep June. But I mean, there's some argument for, like, doing it anyway, so that we can crack a clue right now. I guess the thing is, do we think he's going to draw 3 damage? Or 2 damage? The only direct 2 damage, I mean, like, it's like he'd have to draw another Lightning Strike, basically. He doesn't need that much, actually, because the Callous Inspector will do a damage, too. Nah, I think I'm just going to Wimp out. I'm going to Wimp out, and I'm going to wait. Because that's what I was supposed to do last time. And if I had, I probably would have won by now. Just off the back of just like triggering Zuko over and over. What you got? What a cool tattoo. Just like a swirl? What the hell is she doing? So many cool evil chicks in this deck. There's May. May again. The Inspectors. The Zula's here. In spirit. What you got? And this copies all of your triggered by attacking abilities, basically. I don't think that card's going to do anything this game, to be honest. It was a good 2-mana 2/2, I guess. It's adding pressure. Homie is tapping the 3/3. Really? That can't be good for us, right? Like, there's not a world where that's good for us. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm just struck by paranoia, that's all. 2/2 and 3/3 coming in. Hot. Okay, just the 2/2. Okay, nothing. Okay, a 3/3. I mean... Sure. I'll gain 2 life. Wow, that's actually fantastic. I can still crack this clue. What was the goal behind that? If he wanted to apply pressure, why wouldn't he do the Mongoose Lizard? Is he afraid of Ozai? Are you a genius? Okay. What the fuck are we doing? me and my boys just passing the swords around, you know how it is. Hog Monkey. Another Inspector. I think we continue to play the game kind of slow. We can actually also exhaust the Hog Monkey. And I think that's what we're going to play for. We're going to play for exhausting it. That gives us a decent blocker into the rest of his team besides the Mongoose Lizard. And maybe he's silly enough to try to activate it without... I don't know. Us, like without the ability on the stack. He might try to kill it. We're not as aggressive as I thought we were. But that seems to be okay, because these Inspectors and June, we've drawn a ton of cards. She is so good. Turning dipshits into clues. This dipshit turns himself into a clue. Okay. He played a land, but he didn't last turn. Okay, we're earthbending. 4/4. No, I mean, you do have red, but they're attached to attacking creatures, pretty much. Okay. Is there a world where we don't exhaust so that we can instead crack this clue? I don't know. I wish this gave lifelink. Lifelink and menace. And flying, and death touch, and first strike. So does he have a buff? Is that what he's like telegraphing here? Because he wouldn't be happy with this trade even if I didn't exhaust, right? Okay. That triggers, you get some firebending mana. Let's just go to blockers. I guess we activate this first. You just had nothing, huh? Okay, well, sure. Well, you could go ahead and put those swords on the mountain now if you want. And now this turn, I guess we crack the Callous Inspector, get 2 clues. Is there a world where we give it menace and start swinging? Probably not, right? Because we'd only eat 1 mountain. We'd eat the 4/4 mountain, and then he still has too many like threats. These 1/1s are so good, actually. This Cave of Two Lovers is fantastic. Please stop drawing mountains, please. I like other cards. It's crazy that we're at this point in the game where like I can crack this clue and we still could draw and then cast Ozai. Firebending Lesson. Deal 5. He's tapped out. We still have mana for the clue left over. I'm thinking if there's ever a world where we get the menace trigger, swing in, he has to double block, but he probably does lizard plus a mountain. I mean, it doesn't really matter at that point, right? Because... oh, it does, actually. Because if he blocks with the mountain and the lizard, we get to kill the remainder with the lesson. So we don't get, like... we still get value. Okay, yeah, this is... we force this, actually. And we feel really good about it, especially because we can still crack a clue. Yep. Lizard, lizard, lizard. You know what's better than a lizard? A dead lizard. Actually, we don't even have to kick this. Because we're going to do 3 then 2, right? That'll bring it to... oh, what am I talking about? No, we will have to kick it. That's fine. Sure. So, yep, deal 3 then 2. You can do that. I don't really care. I'm going to kill this thing now. It's basically 2 1-for-1s. So, like, it's nothing to write home about, but that 5/6 was applying a lot of pressure, and now he's down to just a 4/4. A 4/4 we can chump for forever. Did he draw something for the June? Ah, that sucks. Okay. Thank you, magic gods. I've been a good little angel. Oh, we are down to the last little life points. I think you're still supposed to apply pressure, though. If I was him, I would still attack. We have a 1 in 12 now to To just draw our dad? Maybe our dad can come in and solve the problem for us? At this point, we've seen 11 of our mountains, 11 of our lands, so there's 6 more lands in there, though, so it's a 50-50 to draw a land. Ugh, that'd suck. What you got? I don't think he has another piece of removal because I think he only just drew this. Yeah, we do that to gain 5. I think that's okay. I wonder if he ever considers killing this. That's bad news bears. This is really risky, but most of the time we don't draw a land, right? Most of the time. Okay. Sure, that seems fine. Now he has to come up with a different solution. He can't attack. Because if he attacks, we block with June, and then we swing in with our Firebenders and kill him. Assuming, I guess, that he... You know what? I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it to block with the Cadets versus June. I guess June is only good if we have another card. But that does draw us past, like, some of our other 1-drops. Of which we only have 1. We don't have a ton of cards left in our deck. It's 10. Ozai. I mean, I need like Ozai's in chat right now. Oh, hello. You don't do anything, do you? That's not true. He does force a trade, probably. And it's gonna be with the Cadets. Wow. It has to be with the Cadets because otherwise he just dies. Let's go, chat. I'm so glad we drafted that. Even in this, like, bare knuckle brawl at the end here, he's still worth it. Okay. But what about the Cadets? They've got fire breathing. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so that, yep, you got to do that. Let's fire breathe. Let's fire breathe again. Just in case of shenanigans, but there was none. Wow, okay. Is there a world where we crack chat right now? Oh, that sounds ridiculous out of context. No, he's 12. Or whatever. No, there's no reason to. This is two threats. I'm saying you have to play 2 creatures or interact with me twice. Wow. Okay, now we just push for lethal? Let's go. That was a good game. Good game from our cat opponent. He crawled back from it. I do think if we had drawn any action on turn 7, it would have been closed out a lot sooner, but I think we played it tight. We played to our outs. Too bad we didn't see Ozai. I wonder if he was where he was hanging out. Let's run it back, though. God, I love Magic. How has it been an hour? An hour and a half? I can play this game so long. I thought that we were going to be able to do a draft, a stream, and at this rate, like, there's no way, right? Like, unless our next couple games are rips, Norton, like, we need to win 7 games to finish a draft. Or, I guess, lose 3. I love Balatro, man, but it doesn't feel as exciting because you're not killing someone. I only feel the rush when I might see someone's lifeless body on the other side. 1-drop, 2-drop. 1-drop in our selection of 2-drops. And one of them is June and the Callous Inspector. Yes, 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 yes. And we're going first. Hello, friend. Yeah, they're Jetmir. This 5-drop is awkward, I will say. They shoot it. We don't feel too bad about it. But it does make us have an interesting choice here. Between the Poxbearer and Mai. Mai is better into most 2-drops. But the Poxbearer is better into any form of interaction they have. But I guess I'm just willing to bet they don't have 2 pieces of interaction. And if they do, well, fuck me, I guess. Sokka. Yeah, whatever. Feeling pretty good about the Mai choice now. They'll grow, though. You can get big. Sit on lessen spells or artifacts. Discarded 1 dude. Nice draw. Let's swing in for 2. Hitcha. I think we're going to play a 3-drop because if we draw a land, we double spell. That's pretty good. Bum, 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 bum. And if we don't draw a land, I don't know what we're doing. We might crack a clue if we don't draw a land. Just look for a land instead. Yeah, the Mai's kind of awkward. Because you want to remove the Hog Monkey because it's bigger, more value, but Mai will just, or May will just keep pinging you. That is a lesson. Grows the Sokka, swings in. Doesn't seem like he has another lesson then. Yu Yan Archers. We get to keep being aggressive, but that is a stacked 3-drop. Stacked. That's a lot of power, is what I'm trying to say. I think we just play... I think we swing in with our 2/2. And then we play the 3-drop. Although we feel pretty awkward about not having a land. As soon as we draw the land, we have a pretty good turn, but, you know, 2/2-drops gets worse and worse. It's awkward if he has another shock, because we don't get the land as a creature to block with. But this should hold back both of them, I think. I'm happy with the trade either way. Even if he, like, shocks it or whatever, I feel pretty good too. Mai gets to trigger. I mean, then again, he gets to deal... Yeah, he's going to deal me a ton of damage now. 6 damage. Okay. Well, there's our double spell. I think we hold back. I think we hold back because hopefully he... Well, he missed a land drop too. Hopefully we draw land, and then we get to shoot something with Jet. And if we keep back as many creatures as we can shoot something big. And once we get the Jet down, that'll probably be kind of the turning point for the battle. Opponent attacks with a 3/3. I think we just take the damage. I don't love it, but sure. Professor Zai. Cool. Awkward to miss a land drop. Let's crack a clue and see if we can avoid that for next turn. Not bad. Deadly Precision to 3/3 so that it stops being a problem. Crack a clue. Target you. Crack a 2/1. Oh, we lose 2 life. Wow. That's going to be relevant, I think. No attacks. We just hold back. We hope he plays, like, the 3-drop flyer, awkwardly, and then we, like, jet, and then we turn the corner. Oh, that 2 life from May. Oh, I hope that doesn't end up being relevant. I mean, it's not like we could have done anything else, though. We really... That was the turn we needed to do. Cracking it to get back the removal. Are you going to shoot June? I'd probably shoot June. Okay. Deciding to get rid of May. I guess that unlocks your attack with a 3/1? Kind of? Not really. Are you going to bounce June? Oh, second Professor Zai. That's why we're cracking him for For so little value, I see. So... I think I'm actually okay going and shooting Professor Zai because he'll improve the... Like, we have so little pressure on him right now. Is there ever a world where I attack with June or anyone here? I don't think so. I want the full value of Jet. And June next turn is threatening to turn this guy into a real actual card. So we don't really want to give him the option. That's a pretty good draw from them. Don't have a great answer to it. Let's sack this 1/1 and see if we can't find something of value. Cadets. I guess we play it because it's just bigger. Awkward. He can make it have trample too. Right? 6. Yeah. 7/7 trample. So we have to block more than 1 damage there. Man, this is awkward. We're not going to get the counters from Jet here. I mean, I guess we could do June and then Fire Nation Engineer. No, I think we gotta do something like this. I'm not happy about it, and if he has anything in hand, we're probably fucked. This was a really good top deck. And I don't think we have an answer for that. Yeah, we're not gonna need any counters. He only gets counter trample ton of turn. Well, that's big, actually. We can block that for a while. It was a good draw from us. Tai Lee. That'll be good eventually. Yeah. I think we just throw away our 1-drop. We have a lot of bad draws, though, is the thing. Yeah. That's not doing it. You got it, opponent. Where do we go wrong? I mean, missing the land drop sucked. Jet's just a small body, you know? Missing the land drop sucked, and I mean, it was just difficult to fight into that 5-drop on 5. I don't think he had it on 5, actually, but just into the empty board. Got a pack, that's neat. It was a quick game, at least. 10 minutes, I think. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. What do you got, Hooded Stranger? Wait, okay, this is a ton of land, but the 1, 2, and 3. Man, I wish I was going first, but I think most people aren't playing 1-drops in this format. Nice. Now the question is, do we do the sticky route, or do we play the May? Yeah, shock it if you want. I'm laughing all the way to the bank if you do. I think because he played the 3-1, we probably play May. I mean, oh wait, no, yeah, first strike. Yeah, okay, let's go in. He can't block anyway, and then we play May. Another land isn't the best on the planet, that's for sure, but... Thinking about lightning striking it. Okay. Lose 2. Swing in for 3. I mean, that's awkward. He just skipped his turn 3 pretty much. Do we double spell or play the Ruffians? I think we play the Ruffians, because if we draw a 1-drop, it's better. Oof, this is tricky. I would rather trade the Ruffians, or rather trade the Inspector than the Ruffians, but I think I don't care if I trade either one. I guess now he can, like, bolt the Ruffians or whatever. Sure, dude, whatever. Okay, I mean, I guess that's a little awkward. But we still trade. Oh, no, we don't, because you have the double strike. Sure, dude. You got it. Now, here's something. We got 4 mana. We could double spell or double spell. Either way. We're lining up really well into his stuff. I guess if we double spell here, we can actually get the exhaust next turn. Or, I mean, if we just play this card, that's not double spelling. I want to keep pressuring them. So I think we got to go with the attack, or the move that gives us the most pressure. Which is going to be the double spelling. I feel like he's just been on the back foot the whole game, having to play reactive the entire time. Guru Patik. Good blocker. I think our Hog Monkey is actually a really good response into it, though. Right? Because this goes up to a 2/2, and then we get to eat your 4/2, if you want to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Really? You want to avoid the... Sure. He wants to avoid the 4 damage that bad. Or the 2 damage that bad. I guess he's counting on just, like, winning off the value of his deck. That's a 4/4 now. That's pretty big. We can turn this into a 5/4 and either eat the Guru or eat the Porcupine. How much can we buff this? 3 times up to 4? Yeah, I think, well, we can't do both. I think I have to menace this now. And then swing in for 5. He definitely takes it. What the hell? Okay, dude. Not taking the trade there. He must have like a crazy... He just wants to play a billion... I mean, I guess. 4, 6, 7 on the crackback? If I draw a lightning strike, he's just dead. No, I'm not blocking. Okay, this is a 2-drop you got. I guess that then you're no longer just dead on the crackback. But I'm pretty sure you have to block the cadets now. Wow. Haven't seen games like this in a long time. Really? Like Magic games? Have you played Magic before? How's it going, by the way, Turner Kid? We can do 3 more damage. Is there a difference between... I mean, the only reason not to is to leave like a mana open for cracking the clue. I think we want to keep the mana open for the clue. So we're only going to activate twice. I don't think that there's a huge difference between them being at 3. Or sorry, them being at 4. You played Magic before. You mean digital. Gotcha. Yeah, well, that's pretty neat, huh? Bum, 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 bum. What you got? No thing. This is awkward. We can give it +4 now. Up to 5. 2 spells will stop. Will like enable May. I think I have to swing in with the cadets though. Threaten the lethal and force a trade. It is double strike counter on there, isn't it? Damn, I thought it was a +1/+1 counter for some reason. Okay, well, we lost a creature there fair and square. Doing all right. That's good to hear. What are you up to? I'm just frantically trying not to lose this game. If we draw Ozai, we also win. Aang's Journey. Okay. Buffing and buffing and buffing. I don't think I respected Guru Patik's second ability enough. When I was evaluating it ahead of time, I thought it was kind of whatever. Okay. Ozai, one time, please. That's not Ozai. This is a cheap pretender to the throne. Ozai, one time, please. That's not Ozai. I think we just die, right? Go block. No, I guess we don't die straight up. If they've got interaction, though, we probably do. Ty Lee. You got one more draw at Ozai. This Fire Nation Engineer doesn't feel so good. I might have to trade that out for something else. You're just working on setting up new Twitch/business Google account for your stuff. Gotcha. Okay. Hustling. So wait, when you played Magic, did you have a favorite color? My favorite color is black, because I love the evil in my heart. Sure. Ozai, please. Drum roll. Unless, fuck, dude. 3 games, no Ozai. I'm calling Wizards right now. Where's my freaking Fire Lord, man? You liked red because it actually did damage. Yeah, the direct damage of red is pretty fun. Okay, high key, I think we're dropping the Fire Nation Engineer. That guy sucks. I liked this 3-drop, but it's pretty much only good on the front foot. This 3-drop's actually better. Kind of. This one too. Yeah, let's do that. Feels like too many hoops to jump through to make a 2/3 good. Like a lot of times you're playing it and you didn't attack, so you don't get the counter right away, so it's like just a 3-mana 2/3, so that sucks. But I like that. That's one of the reasons why red and black are my favorites, is because they do direct damage and they get stuff done. I think we keep it. We're going second, so we want a reactive hand. Okay, well, not that reactive, come on. Maybe we have too many pieces of interaction? No, we're just drawing them all at the wrong times. 2-drop, 2/2. Swing in. I think we just wait. We probably shock that, but we wait. I think we... Okay, we definitely shock something. I guess it doesn't super matter what we shock, because we'll kill the other thing. Unless we drop a 3-drop. Yeah, now I kind of regret killing that 2/2. And not this one. Because I kind of have to awkwardly play off curve. Well, if it grows once, I don't care. It's fine. If it grows once, we can even trade, and that's not terrible. That's not growing it. If he attacks, I don't care either. Wow. Every piece of interaction in our whole deck in my hands right now. Do we care if they trade this? No, not at all. Okay, cool. Then a 4-drop. We're feeling pretty good about this game. 5 cards in hand, so I mean, I think they have more cards in general than we do, but we're probably about to trade this Deadly Precision for a clue and a creature of theirs, so... Wow, Toph! That is a strong card. Very strong card. They're feeling pretty good about that, I would think. Wish we could play this, but I don't think we can right now. I think we go Iroh's Demonstration, deal 4 to Toph. And then we swing out. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's awesome, actually. We get to exhaust the Hog Monkey. Okay, dude. No blocks, huh? Just taking you to Pound Town. All right. If that's what you'd like, how do you feel here in Pound Town? Wow. We have a Lightning Strike in the deck. We have Ozai. Of course, if he shows his face, it'll be the worst time, but... Tough. I think he missed a land drop, too. What happened there? How come he didn't want to take the trade? Second top. Okay, that's why he didn't want to take the trade. You're a lunatic. You're an actual lunatic. You know what? I think most of the time, what you did was perfectly fine. But for some reason, in this game, you lost for that. I guess your greed knows no bounds. That is a tough way to lose. Second Toph. He's probably cheesed. He was like, oh, fuck yeah, second Toph. I'm at low life, but that's okay, right? Oh no. Hey, okay, I'll be right back. Give me a second. I gotta go take go do an angel break. Okay. Angel break over. Thank you for staying on, loyal viewers. Okay, we're at 3 wins, 2 losses. So the break-even point, I'm pretty sure... did we already pass it? How much is a draft in arena points? In made-up gems? Let's find out together. How many gems is a draft in arena? 750. We've already actually passed the break-even point. You only need to win 3 times? Seriously? That doesn't seem right. No. How come this is awarding so many gems? I guess you just have to get to 3 wins. Well, we got to 3 wins, so, you know, that's something. Do I think this is going to be the first 7-win deck of the format? I don't know. I used to think that. Oh, that's a good hand. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Magic Gods. 1 land, please. Actually, a 2-drop would be nice, too. Okay, a 1-drop is kind of like a 2-drop. Also, no land. I am unblockable to you. I actually think... Okay, so we go in for 2. And then I'm pretty sure we just go third one-drop pass. Because lightning striking is awesome, and so is cracking a clue. Like, he doesn't want to attack. He gets 2 for 1. A little bit more awkward for us, but not that much more awkward. Sure, man. We're going to Pound Town with my fucking Palace Inspector Tron. Alright, and then the cave. Double 1/1s. What do you know about it? Oh god, don't have Iroh's demonstration. Well, he's... Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Jesus, that could have been bad. Let's go find a mountain. Wow. Well, we kind of need another swamp, though, is the thing. So his 3/5 can start eating our 1/1s. But even then, like, if we actually attack with the menace ones, he's still losing stuff. I do not care. 3 1/1s with menace, seriously. Sure, dude. That's fine. Okay. Resolve. Now we might draw some action. Oh, we kind of did. Well, we'll just take this 4/4 to be our lawfully wedded ship. We're slowing down now, though. This 3/5 is going to hold us up for a while. He's got quite a bit of mana to make more 1/1s, too. We haven't seen any piece of interaction from him. Or I guess our opponent Feldegriff. He always does this, even if we do just bounce off of each other. Yeah, just so he can make his 1/1. I think at worst what happens is we like get kind of 1-for-1'd. Where like he bolts this or whatever, but then we also get a clue, so we're not that upset. Yeah, that's fine. Ira's demonstration on this board would go kind of nuts. I don't know what it would do, but it would go nuts. Glider kids. That's annoying. I guess we can bolt that. Well, sometimes I speak and the universe listens. Do we Ira's demonstration? I mean, it wipes all his 1/1s. It wipes all of ours, though, too. Maybe we crew this 4/4. And then we go to Pound Town across the board. I think that's okay. I'm not gonna bother to check the bad blocks or whatever. Are you gonna triple block? Yeah, the lightning strike in hand means we get to do some silliness. I don't care about that. We're doing a lot of damage to him still. Oh, no, we're not, because he blocked the 4/4. Okay. That doesn't feel so bad. I think we play Zuko and keep on chilling. Oh, it's Eric. How's it going? I really gotta eat, but I wanted to stop by and say hello. Well, thank you so much for coming by. I hope you sleep well. Many, many sweet angel dreams for you. Be upon you. How's your day been? Sandbender's Storm. Yeah, that's pretty good. But he paid 4 mana for that. I don't give a shit. Whatever. Wow, this warship is so much better than the 2-3. Really? 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 I mean, I guess you're never blocked. What? The 3-5. It's okay, if you say so, dude. You were gaming Dispatch today. What? 10 out of 10 game. Damn, dude. That's dope. I guess we crack this clue now. See what we get. Am I too honed in on the Iroh's demonstration to wipe out the 1-1s? Probably, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to kill your 2-3 right now. And then I'm taking you to Pound Town. Population U. And then I played League. Mistake. Why? Why were you looking to ruin your mood or something? I don't know if I want you upon me when I'm in bed. I promise I won't do anything you don't ask for. I'll be gentle. Below. This is awesome. Yeah, that does look like a safe attack, doesn't it? Silly hippo. I had lightning strike. Get wrecked. Like lightning, Princess Azula is quick, fierce, and deadly. Let's go. You were assigned bottom again. Oh, that's okay. If I hang out with you in bed, you're going to get assigned bottom too. That was crazy, seeing that. So this is the cool thing. So now we're almost winning earning an extra draft. If we win one more game, we're going to actually get 2 drafts out of winning these drafts. Billy Vongi. You got no face. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. My selection of 1 drops too. Yeah, we're keeping this. Only in bed with you, of course. 1 drop, 1-1. I think, is our 1-2 better into that, or our 1-1? I guess it kind of depends on if he develops a 2-drop or not. But this is a really aggressive card, which seems to betray that he is going to be aggressive. And our 1-2 actually holds back his 1-1, so. You and my stream made my day. Well, I'm glad I could stop by. I just wanted to say, hey, are you going to kill my 1-1? What are you going to do with that? Stop clicking that. In this game, if you hover over people's cards, they can tell. What? Look, whatever you're going to do, it's more than likely not developing a creature, so I don't really care. Okay, you know, that's better than nothing, but I still think you skipped your turn too, if you ask me. And I'm going to play May. Tenshi, sleepy boy. Did I yawn? I'm a little sleepy. I had such a crazy day. I went to the gym, and as soon as I finished going to the gym, I came back, I started cooking, and then I started the laundry, and then I took a shower, and then I came back after my shower, continued to cook, finished the laundry. You have no idea. It's been a long one. So, are you going to skip your next turn again? Okay. You were just trying to get me to call a bluff. Okay, dude. Nah, you're a sleeping boy. Ah, okay. He said, oops. Did you forget you used your Zula Always Lives? Do you have something in your hand that's like, not... Wow. Damn, that feels awesome that you just completely skipped your turn. Well, I'm glad I'm not you. It's so tough to hold all this back when you play with people in person, by the way. Because when you play with it in person, like, somewhere in my deep subconscious, I'm thinking all of these things, but I can't say them because it's rude. What are you gonna do? Spend 3 mana, kill my 3-2? Look like a dumbass? You're gonna put him in Aang's Iceberg? Are you gonna live to regret that, I wonder? I don't have anything that interacts with it, but... I have something in my hand. Want to know what it is? I don't know. I hope it's like a plushie. Dare I ask? Okay. Attack you for 3. It's not as soft as a plushie, but it's definitely as hairy as a plushie. What the hell, man? I'm just jorking it to the Sharp Finch stream. I love this high level Magic the Gathering gameplay. Your head? Yeah, hey, you got the whole fucking group chat laughing, man. What the fuck? Hitting you for 3. Okay. 4-drop, make 2 1/1s. I mean, he could play like a 5-drop, and like this card is good for value, but not for board presence. So, goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Yeah. What the hell? You're going to bed at like 4 a.m. Wow, that was a good card. I see why you're playing white now. Go find a mountain. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-bum. If you want to go Value Town, we can go Value Town too. I could take you there. Yeah, I think we do sack this guy. Make a clue. The question is, do we crack it? I guess not. We just probably leave this up. Don't forget to have a break from being awesome 24/7. I'll try. It's so hard. Hopefully you have a free slot for me soon, Uwu. It probably won't be for like another 2 weeks. Thanks for stopping by, Turner Kid. I will be well. Oh, wow. That card's good, I guess. Tenchi follow beam! Manetti out. For real this time. Well, have a good night. Let's crack this. That's not great. Let's turn this into a clue, too. I don't think we need to commit to anything. Bye! I think we're just gonna try to sit back, use June as like a crazy value engine. Commitment issues? Oh, did I use the word commit? I don't want to commit to the Lightning Strike or something? Yes. Magic the Gathering is a game primarily about commitment issues. So you shouldn't date anybody who plays it. No, what you gotta do is turn somebody into a gamer, into a Magic the Gathering gamer. Like, does your deck have no threats, dude? Was it just the one thing? Deadly Precision. Okay. Is that... I guess you make another 4/4 flying beast, which is pretty good. I have no answer to that. Like, literally none. Ah, dang, we gotta cancel our date then. Still can't believe you stood me up for that, for Boba. It was so far away. It was such a long walk. This card is crazy. Sure. But he does need creatures to crew it. I guess he could just start killing his 2/2s. It was too much of a commitment. Alright, okay, jokester. Comedian. I'll crack a clue. Dude, please. Something that's not a land. That would be awesome. Not exactly what I meant. Technically, yes, that is not a land. I get the sense he's got a lot of interaction, but not many beaters, which means... Any beaters in the chat? Okay. At some point, I'll stop drawing clues. He's gonna hit me for 8. I think I'm supposed to Lightning Strike right now. Because I don't want to take 8 damage. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Fine. Ugh. I'm only okay doing this because of the amount of value I'm getting right now from June. And even then, what, are you gonna protect your 2/2? Seriously. What the fuck kind of deck is this? Why is it worth running a 1-drop 1/1 interaction in this deck? Is this just like a bad draw? Certified comedian, licensed even. Are you sure? Have you gotten that renewed? I think I'd like to see that before you start practicing jokes in my area. Unprotected jokes. Yeah, he's just kind of interaction. This is a 2-turn clock, which really sucks. I don't understand why he's bothering to run Yip Yip. I think I was, supposed to kill him pretty much every time there. He's leaving that behind as a blocker. Okay, that was really dumb of him, if you ask me. Stop drawing lands. We've drawn, like, what? Over 60% of them at this point? Dude, what the actual fuck? Well, he could have been attacking for lethal right now if he wanted to. But I guess he didn't want to. I think we do have to crack this clue to get the extra one. I don't know if there's a card in our deck that, like, saves us here. I do think that we crack the clue now, though, because we could draw a Firebending Lesson. And that would be worth casting. No such luck. Dude, we've drawn half our deck, and we've drawn 21 cards, and of those, 10 of them have been lands? There is no way. I'm a certified friggin' gigolo, man. A gigolo of wrath. What? What are you doing? Why is he playing like the uber long game? He could have killed me twice over by now. I guess he... What? That's not relevant. I guess we could still draw Ozai, and that would block one of them. Yeah, that's nothing. That's an air ball. Okay, you got it, my man. Maybe he doesn't realize? Nah, I don't know. No, there's no way. You got a really good idea for a deck. Repeatable earthbending for sacrifice targets. So like earthbending a land that you want to keep sacrificing. Is that what you're saying? That's a pretty good synergy there. So, let's say you do like a fetch land, right? Like, what's a green-red fetch land? Stomping Grounds. No, not Stomping Grounds. What's it called? I don't care. Scalding Tarn. Whatever. That's the first fetch land I can remember. So if you Scalding Tarn and then you bring that back, or you turn it into a creature with Toph, are there really that many Mephistopheles, Gate 2, Phyrexia, Toph? Whatever. If you turn that into a 2/2 with Toph, you can then sacrifice it. It'll come right back, and that's basically ramp. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. I think that there are a lot of ways to do that in white specifically. Okay, well, what a bummer. There goes daddy issues. We literally never drew Ozai, by the way. Literally never once. So fucked up. I guess we got to see Jet at least twice. That was cool. If we had drawn him in like 3 of those games, we probably would have gone at least 1 win further. Why'd I even draft this damn thing? Man, Zuko, no wonder you kicked your dad's ass. Fucking sucks. I need that draw. I drew so many cards. No, I drew a ton of cards. I probably drew like on average at least like 6 more cards than I would normally because of all the clues. Okay, you're just being like, you're just goofing around. I don't need to unload on you. Sacrifice another creature for some effect abilities. Yeah, like aristocrats and stuff. That's a good idea. I think if I were to do Toph, are you thinking of doing like an earthbending deck, or just adding earthbending to another deck that has sacrifice? What's your plan there? We could deck doctor a little if you wanted. I guess we'll claim this begrudgingly. Harumph. Fine. I only did pretty good. And not fantastic. 4 wins. I guess I thought we only got to 3. 4 is not bad. Let's see. Let's open the packs, huh? Look at this. This is how you can tell I don't really play this fucking game. All these arena packs I haven't opened. And maybe never will. They'll be collector's items. Ooh. A bunch of commons. And Toph, hardened leader. Hard-headed leader. Teacher. I heard that this is AI. That might be crazy, but... yeah. Whoa. Okay, well... so the discussion is not that this might be that this is AI, but rather that Ruin Liu, this artist, has made an AI generative engine and uses it for their art. So the question is this AI? I mean, the fingers kind of look a little fucked up. The hand is a little silly. The arm almost looks like it's backwards. Yeah, the more you look at it. I don't know. I don't have any decks that are anything like that, so I'd probably just build one from the ground up. Oh, okay. Like a sort of sacrifice aristocrats lands thing. It's wrong. It looks wrong. It does look kind of weird, right? But I also think that with AI stuff, it's easy to convince yourself that it's wrong. Ooh, a rare whatever thing. Neat. What else we got? My boy that did not show up. He was a fucking worse father to us than he was to Zuko. I'm not joking. At least he was there for Zuko. He wasn't even there for us. But you can't deny those fucking washboard abs are crazy. You could sharpen a knife on those damn things. Like right in between the pecs, you know? Shink, shink. Fuck you, Ozai. Ooh, the walls of Ba Sing Se. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is a cool card and everything, but I can't believe they wasted a mythic slot on this damn thing. That is a big number. 30. Wow. I'm never playing that card. What else we got? Boiling Rock Prison. It's Aang. He looks so cute here. So happy. The Mechanist. You know, I saw somebody say that this is a good commander card. And I guess it is making an artifact every time you cast most spells in an artifact deck. I just don't see it. Seems like a lot of mana. I don't like cards that cost more than 2 mana. I'm a low to the ground kind of gamer. So we have enough time to draft, but we don't have enough time to play a game. So we could go do a draft and then play it tomorrow. I guess that's better than just farting around or stopping early, right, guys? Make a token non-legendary copy of Walls and you become immune to destruction removal. That is true. You just gotta do like a... just give him one of these. If you're old school, you give him the Imposter. If you're new school, you give him the 1,000 Faces. Copy it. Now you can't destroy anything of mine. It's still very interactable, I won't lie. You get your stuff exiled. But do it. Do it if it makes your heart happy. Okay, how do I... here we go. Let's do a quick draft. We'll play it tomorrow. That seems okay. Hey, what? That thing totally lied. It's not 750 gems, it's 1,500 gems to get into a draft. What the heck? Well, we almost earned a new draft. We earned most of a new draft. I thought it was like a 5 wins as a limit kind of thing. Any hopes for this? I hope if we open a shrine, do we just force shrines? Whoa. Legend of Kyoshi is heat. Legend of Kyoshi is like crazy heat, isn't it? You really do need to draw a card, but some cards. But Earthbend X is solid. And then the backside is okay. But it's also already drawn you cards and Earthbended a ton. The other thing we could do is just like force mono blue. Waterbending Scroll. But I don't know, we're not in blue right now. I think we just take our cool rare. See if we can force green. Hopefully there's a bunch of ramp open. I think the only thing I don't like about this is that I have a hard time resisting. As soon as we make this deck, I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't wanna go to bed. This is a cool card for Commander. Not so good in this format. Guru Patik is solid. I like this 3-drop though. It draws us a land, gets us to 6 mana easier. Doesn't actually ramp us, but it does get us closer. I think Guru is like the closest thing to an actual bomb. And it also actually draws the Legend of Kyoshi. We saw it working pretty well for somebody else. Yeah, I think we take the Guru. There's also removal with Boomy Bash, but that's a billion mana. It's not really where you want to be at in this format. I don't think. Another June. Ah, ramp. Ramp lesson. I think we take that pretty easily. Yeah, that's good. It seems like you can be aggressive, but I don't think you're like, I don't think you have so many tools that you can be aggressive like that you can't ramp on premium ramp. Like I don't think it's that bad. This is also ramp. Seismic Sense can get you closer to a land. That's kind of all it does though. It does find threats too, I guess, later. But like the biggest thing we want isn't a creature, so it can't find that. Like I think we just take the ramp. Shut up. Call it good. Just draft green, idiot. We probably should have we should have spent longer on that pack. We could have figured out what everybody else is playing. Oh, ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. There's got to be something else to do with that huge toughness on the creature, right? Oh, I know. This is what I want to do with that wall of Bossing Say. I want to do... It's the Demir God. Okay, one sec. Oh, wait. Gotta actually close it. Oh, another ramp piece. I mean, nobody's playing the ramp deck. Abandoned Attachments is worth considering. This 2-drop is pretty good too, I think. And at some point, we're going to have to start playing cards that are not ramp. At some point. But we're not doing that right now. Okay, the Blue-Black God from Theros. Starts with a P. Phoenix. This is what you got to be doing. Creatures you control have tap. Target player mills X, where X is the creature's toughness. You only got to tap it 3 times, and then they're just out of the game. Wow. This is pretty late for this blue drop, I think. There's a shrine. I mean, the shrines can kind of be 5-color, and when you have shared roots and Cycle of Renewal, you can kind of be 5-color. This deck might suck, dude. I can't tell. This is pretty okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. It's not terrible. Maybe we're doing green-blue. We're definitely green, but I feel like I haven't decided on our next color. Maybe picking up that shrine was a bad idea. Seismic Sense wheeled. Giant Koi wheeled. This 2-drop, we have, what, 2 lessons? We do have 2 lessons. This Seismic Sense is also a lesson. It helps us find other lands, but then it can shuffle away the legend. I guess it could also get us closer. Tricky. I don't think we're blue enough to go with the Koi, and that's not a reason to go blue, so I'm not going to grab it. You know what? Maybe we do go blue. Ow, this guy wheeled. This guy's pretty okay, too. He's not great. I like the 3-drop better. This guy's lessons. I guess we could kind of do blue-red. Sure. Okay. You know what? I'm not too upset by that. Zuko conflicted. So cool. This 2-drop's pretty good. Earth Rumble seems okay. Is this actually cracked? Wait, is this good? 4-mana 2/2 that ATB and fights. Oh, okay, but it fights. It doesn't bite. It'd be better if it bit. This is a true 2/3 that also ramps us. I mean, we could use more 2-drops. We could also use more things to actually ramp into. Admittedly. Yeah, why not? It even locks stuff down. It's kind of cool. This is something we could do with all our mana. Draws a ton of cards, too. We don't really have, like, removal right now, do we? Maybe we're supposed to take that 4-mana creature. This card is probably crazy. Ally life gain. Yeah, okay. Wow, this is colorless. I was thinking about this as a Fire Nation card, but you could play this. I don't think it's good enough to, but you could. Yeah, we'll just take the Katara. Wow. This passed? Blue is crazy open. So there's a consideration for this guy, because it'll fix our mana. But definitely just the Legend of Kuruk, I think. What the heck? That card's crazy, isn't it? Am I missing something? Maybe it's actually bad, and I just have no idea what I'm talking about. This card seems nuts to me, too. Master Paku. To mill the bastards. I mean, I don't think we're milling people out in this format, to be honest. I think I'll just grab the guy that replaces himself. Another Raucous Audience. We don't have that much stuff to ramp into, though. This card is really good, but I think white is bad in the format so far. It seemed whatever, you know? Okay, I think we take the second Audience, and then we stop ramping. That's enough ramp, right? 2, 3, 4 pieces of ramp? Grand. It's actually a solid 1-drop. A land with vigilance. Yeah, the Rumble Arena has vigilance. Like how the secret tunnel can't be blocked. There's a ton of weird little cards. Wait, okay, this is definitely... No, I'm not going to stop ramping. It's too good. I like this 5-drop, but we might get offered something like it better. Or like it later. Wow, are we heavy enough blue to run this? I like it better than anything else in the pack. Yeah, there's this 3-drop. There is that 3-drop. No, I mean... We're pretty heavy blue, but we're pretty heavy green, too. How much mana does this have to activate for me to be happy? 3 is good. Oh, well, I already grabbed it. You know, experience says to grab this 2-drop. So... But... The shrine... It whispers to me. No, there's no other shrines in these packs, so... Let's not be idiots. Let's not be total idiots. It's another 2-drop? No, we just picked up a 2-drop. I guess we'd take the 3-drop. Rumble Arena. I'm not really happy with any of these cards. I guess this is a lesson. Yeah, 5-drop, whatever. Yeah, who cares, I guess. Bum, bum, bum. You made your deck, now play it. I might not be too happy about it. The Legend of Kuruk and the Legend of Kyoshi are cool, but the rest of the cards kind of blow. I was hoping to draw... I don't know. I feel like there must be like 6 drops I'm not getting. Well, hello there, Mr. Zookeeper. How many non-humans we got? So we have 14 creatures, 10 humans, so 4 non-humans. He's not that good in our deck, unfortunately. There's the Serpent. 3-drop, 2/3. Whenever a land or a creature you control is put into a graveyard, put +1/+1 counter on a creature. There's also some removal. It's creature-based removal, though. How much removal do we have right now? We have Eloquentia. Is that it? We can counter 1 spell. We're probably going to be on board a lot. But then again, a 4-mana 4/4 is just good. Yeah, okay. Ooh, rewarded. Rewarded. Yeah, and these... Oh, wait, that was such a good pick. I don't know whether we take the 6-drop or the 2-drop. Probably the 6-drop because we're ramping. Oh, another Shrine. This card is pretty good. Pretty slow, but pretty good. This guy's a human, so I don't want to grab him. A catbird. That's not a human. Oh, this is close, though. Yeah, I think this is fine. We're definitely splashing red for this, I think. And with the shared roots, I guess we'd like 1 more shared roots or cycle of renewal. Does this add mana of any color, the Herbalist? Yes, it does. Wow, that's good. Wow. Is Toph worth running here? I think so. I think we're no longer considering Waterbending Scroll. We're definitely splashing red, and now we're looking for like a red tap land. A red, blue, red, green. Red, green would be better. I'm a lot happier with this deck already. We dropped the flexible Waterbender. We don't need those snowballers. Here's removal. It's also a lesson. You know, this is close. I think in most decks, Rocky Rebuke is probably better. But I think in this deck, Last Days is better. Yeah, we saw like 5 shrines. Actually could have done something. Maybe. Badger Mole. I don't know. It's a tough one there. I think we happily take the Platypus Bear. Happily. And we look at that Saber-Tooth Maul. Yes! That's good. Now I'm dropping a Raucous Audience. This is fucking baller. This deck is looking good. We don't need the Leaper. We just need more interaction. Just a fish, huh? I'm not in love with any of these cards, but I guess we could take this guy. Another Platypus Bear? Is that too many 2-drops? I don't know, maybe. It's better than the Geyser Leaper. I think we don't need Katara anymore. Or the North Pole Patrol for sure. This guy's not bad. It's in. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is a removal, I guess. Wow. I like this guy, yeah, why not? The deck of 8 million 2-drops. And no removal. Okay. We're gonna deck doctor this bad boy, and then we're going to find someone to raid into. Let's see. Definitely double shared roots and the cycle of renewal. We're running this guy, we're running this gal. Our top end is Flopsy, and then the Legend of Kyoshi. Guru Patik is good. Legend of Kuruk is good too. This is one of our good lessons. I thought we got 2 of these guys, but I guess we only got one of them. That's too bad. 2 of these guys would have been really good here. I think we take the bird horse. This is some removal. We splash for these 2. Those are some solid threats. This is a good threat too. We have very few creatures. 17 lands. I still don't think like it's so many. It's not like we run so many creatures or so many. We don't need to run more lands, I don't think. We still want to see the legends like every game if we can. Four mana 4/4 with synergy from our deck. So like this thing gets played out on turn 3 with our Hermetic Herbalist. We didn't pick up the Grand, did we? Grand would make this better too. Guru Patik makes it better. Dragonfly Swarm makes it better. Yeah, okay. I like it actually. It's a ton of 2-drops. Maybe we add 1 3-drop. Is this a curve? Okay. I mean, I would love some more interaction. I really would. Some more removal would go crazy. Is there ever a reason for us to play this guy? She can regrow. She's discarding a land most of the time, regrowing an instant or a sorcery. That's not really a 2-for-1. It can kind of be in the late game. And then whenever you cast a spell, Earthbend 1. Any spell, I just realized. Any spell. So she kind of sucks if you play her on her own. She's okay if you play her on her own and you discard a land. You actually feel pretty good about that. I think I'd rather her... Well, the Cat Owl's really good with the Diligent Zookeeper. The Cat Owl is also pretty good with, like, all these... Man, we only have 1 mana dork now, because we swapped them for Shared Roots. Here, okay, this is actually what I'm going to argue. I think we want more 2-drops than 3-drops because we ramp on turn 2 a lot. So we're hoping to go 2-drop, 4-drop a lot of times, right? Which means that like we should actually cut maybe 1 more 3-drop. Or like swap this one for another 2-drop. Like, we want really high counts of 2-drops and 4-drops. I think I'm okay with this. There's an argument for running another Fortune Teller, I guess. Because we're not really doing much on 3 if we play a creature. But also, just like the power of 2-drop into 4-drop is really high. But then again, this gets killed by anything. This gets killed by a stiff breeze. Every time it doesn't, though. Like, that's pretty good. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I think that's good enough. What are we calling this thing? Something like Legend? We have 2 Legend cards. Oh, I would have loved a green-red or green-blue tap land. Is there ever a world where we drop the mountain and run in a Rumble Arena instead? Is that anything? It's a filter land. Doesn't add any mana though. But it does scry. Nah, probably just a mountain. It's okay. Daddy Issues was right there. It's so easy to... Maybe something about them being like mostly... Is it mostly non-humans now? So it's 14 creatures, 6 humans, so it is mostly non-humans. How about the legend or the last zookeeper? That seems okay. I still think a land with a creature keyword and no way to become a creature under its own power is hilarious. Even if it makes perfect sense in context. It's so funny. Like, this is the type of card that someone will read later and go, what the fuck is going on? And also, it doesn't really make that much sense that it has vigilance. Is it because, like, everyone is watching and so it's like they're vigilant over the stage? I don't know. It's kind of goofy. Done. Man, now I want to play it. But it is far too late. It's far too late, and it's Tenchi time for sleep. It's my Angel Beauty rest time. Let's go find somebody to raid into, huh? Bum, 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 bum. Tenchi must rest, yes. Because we're going to do this tomorrow. We're not going to do it Thursday, but we are going to do it on... Well, tomorrow is Wednesday. We're not going to do it Thursday, but we are going to do it Friday and Saturday and Sunday. I'm excited. Here we go. A PNG tuber named Nightshot. They're playing this set too. It looks to me like they're drafting. Well, we'll go see it. Say hey. Alrighty. Thank you very much for hanging out, folks. I hope you all have a good rest of your morning, evening, day, whatever it may be. Make sure to make the most of your time, because heaven waits for you. Goodbye. Say hello to Nightshot. Ask them their favorite color. Or maybe their favorite nation.